LV Yeah 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 yeah
夢でカンソルシー One, two, three, get sucked in my sheets これは現実、それが dream 混ざる密度のこんなクリーン
つながる仕組みは変と変人との関係はエンとエン
原点とゴン結ぶ点と点あとはセンスで決まる運命の運命 Just like a nightmare 指折り数えても気づいてないふり Wolfing a teddy bear 抗えない夢を見せて
Fight fight man fight yo
時間はないぜ兄弟外せば兄弟そんな正体登れるとこまで登ろうが後戻りはできないこの後悔ビッグなハウスにビッグなカーがなくても案外引っかかる押したり引ったりして落とせる頂上を目指してやつ一目 ライフは結局バブルじゃん弾けるまで要は夢見がちじゃん
that. If you go to the bot channel. Hey, how's it going?
Get on your
Okay.
mom. Ha ha ha.
That's... I don't like that.
Yeah, well then maybe don't
Yeah,
at me
sure.
right before I join.
Maybe
Bitch.
join
You
faster.
join and I wouldn't... Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying
Join-
to fucking let the song wrap up, and I'm trying to eat my breakfast. I only just woke up like 20 minutes ago.
Who eats
No.
breakfast? We skip to lunch in this house.
That's a
Breakfast is bullshit.
That's a fucking terrible idea, but all right.
I mean, it's working pretty well for CGP Grey. He's skipping breakfast now.
I don't even know who the fuck that is. That sounds like a made-up username.
What?
Tell me I'm wrong.
Seriously, you-
Tell me I'm wrong.
Never heard of CGP Grey. Jesus fucking
Oh,
Christ!
you know
I'm
what?
finding his videos.
You know what? Now that you said it twice, it's all coming back to me. It's the guy that you made up.
Fuck you.
I don't know. I really don't know why people do that so often. They're like, hey, you know this person? No, I don't know this person.
I'm in the
You
middle
don't
of
know this
looking up a
person?
video.
Oh my god, how could you not know this person? I'm gonna say their names 3 more times. Like, oh wow. Now that you said it 3 more times, my opinion changed.
Bitch, shut up.
Where the fuck did Jagged go?
I don't know.
Jagged fucking died, bro. Oh my god.
Here.
Oh, welcome back.
I like this man's video.
Hi.
So
I hadn't
If I were to
updated it.
recommend a YouTuber to literally anybody, it would be CGP Grey.
it better be Nakey Jakey.
Back in the long, long ago, New York.
Well, he's... Oh, boy, I got a fucking story. Speaking of
Oh,
speaking
no.
of Naked Jakey.
Not liking it so far. Imagine using really bad stick figures like that in 2019. Oh god. Oh,
Bitch!
this is just all
videos are
stick
awesome.
figures. This is all stick figures. I can't do it.
Yes!
Sorry, can't do it.
Wow. Austin, you're a bigot.
I was playing that up for a meme first of all, but yeah.
Uh-huh.
One thing I want to ask you guys real quick. I know that the tier maker bullshit meme is like kind of dead, but
The what meme?
The tier maker list.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, but like Adam sent me one and he says, "Hey, do this on stream." And I'm like, "All right, you know what? It sounds like a good idea. Just for fun. It's just one tier maker.
Doing a
It shouldn't-
tier list?
Shouldn't be too long. It's like
What's the topic?
Pokemon typings.
Oh, that one.
I kind of want to.
I don't play Pokemon enough to really know or care. So
Bro, I'm Cameron wasn't there for the meme, I guess. I suck at Pokemon typings. All I know is fire. That's it. All right.
You do know there's water, right?
Shit. So it's not gonna be the SATs, right?
all I know is that Dragon is weak to Fairy, and I find that incredibly hilarious.
All right.
Austin, it is on the iCup, though.
It's what?
It's on the iCup.
The iCup.
You gotta spell it.
Water's on the iCup.
Yeah.
Yeah. gotta spell it.
WATER space IS space ON space THE space ICUP.
Ah! He fell for it.
Sorry, Austin, you're gay. I'll have to shoot you now.
That's the punishment for being gay is death.
No, that's the punishment
I like-
for you being gay specifically.
I like how you personified him with a fucking monkey.
He's smiling.
Anyways,
Blissfully ignorant. The
He's
torture
welcome
that
to
is
it.
going to befall on him.
No, it's a release.
Oh, okay.
let's do
Start the
some
fucking
interviews.
show.
Literally, we've been live this whole time.
Oh, I was unaware. Welcome to Sound is Scuffed, where we have no direction and we all suck.
We're live right now. If you wanna peep this shit. Where's
Okay,
where's bug going? Where's bug type going?
Oh, are we actually fucking
Yes,
doing
it's
this right now?
literally like 20 typings. This is not gonna take longer than 30 minutes at the most.
All right, fine. Hold on, let me get the chat going. I was unaware.
I'm gonna go ahead and make the executive decision. By the way,
What?
there you go. The tier list is already off to a great start.
Okay, Austin, you have bad opinions.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Yeah. I mean, what can I say?
Fuck.
Fire is a boring type.
What can I say? Pokemon is for babies. You're a loser. Eat a dick.
I mean, sure.
I watched someone play through Pokemon Sword and Shield. They like cut it down significantly though, so I didn't have to watch like all of it, and holy fuck, it looked just so unbearable for me specifically.
Austin, what the fuck? Okay, sure.
Adam just says this list.
Adam, yes, unsubscribe.
I'm
Do it.
reporting your channel. I'm unsubbing.
Wait. Hang on. Where's the tier list?
So give me something to work with. Where's water going?
I don't know, like D?
All right. Well, I'm not leaving it from here. All right. Bug. Where's bug type going?
Fucking. Again, Austin, I don't play Pokemon.
Jagged, help me out
Put
here.
put normal in S tier.
Why
Normal.
the fuck would normal go in S tier?
You can do whatever
It's
you
funny.
want with normal.
I'm putting it in fucking A at best, maybe B.
Oh my god, I'm not having another hour-long yelling match about Pokemon typing.
Imagine yelling about Pokemon typing. This is supposed to be for fun. Cameron, you know fun is the thing that people do? They partake in the fun.
We're not allowed to have fun on this channel.
Dark. Where's Dark going?
In the D tier, because D stands for dark.
Put it in S tier because Hex Maniac uses dark.
I thought
You
she
know what?
used
I second
Ghost.
that.
I thought she used
I second that.
Ghost.
Both.
So we're gonna put dark and ghost type in S tier.
That,
Yeah.
Following that fucking
You know what?
logic, that's
You know
so
what?
stupid, but fine.
You know what? I'll accept water in S tier because of Nessa.
Yeah, I'm keeping it in D tier. Thanks for reminding me. Electric.
Pichu.
What
so
are you telling?
S
Are you
tier.
telling me you don't like Nessa?
I don't play Sword and Shield. Neither
Are
do
you racist?
I'm racist for not playing Sword and Shield?
No, for not liking Nessa. Got him.
Ah,
Got him.
Ah, got me.
All right.
Where's Dragon
So
going?
Austin,
Fucking
here's
C
the
tier.
tier list.
C tier.
The tier list to beat all tier lists.
Is it just the tier list that's made up of other tier lists?
No, you should look at it. You should put it up on the stream.
Ah, imagine not being able to fucking do the thing that we said we are gonna do.
Hold
All
on,
right.
just you need to show this.
Yeah. Incredible masterpieces, all my favorite stuff. Fucking absolute dog shit, all your favorite stuff. Man, it's
It's the tier list.
real funny and original. Jagged, you
I like how
remember,
it's not
you
on
remember to
stream.
like, right? You remember to like that and share it with all of your friends, right?
I don't like anything except for
Hey
anime.
Austin, why you gotta sandbag everything like that?
Bitch, you just sandbagged me! What the fuck do you mean?
You have bad ideas.
Literally, this wasn't even my idea. This was Adam's idea.
This is such a low energy podcast. What the fuck? Bring the tier list back. Let's finish it.
I literally closed it. I already closed it.
Oh, we're not gonna finish it?
No, I legitimately closed it. What do you want from me?
All right, fine.
You just
Then we
weren't
closed
having
it.
fun with it.
Okay then.
All right, we're fucking moving on,
Austin,
bro.
How was your week?
Am I allowed to have fun and say about what my week was, or are you gonna revoke that from me too?
Austin, how was your week?
I've beat Tetris Effect on Expert. I'm very happy about that. It took me like 5
Cool.
attempts, and each attempt took about 2 hours in one sitting.
I'm assuming Tetris Effect is good.
Would you expect
Oh.
less?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I assume Tetris Effect is very good. Is it still only on the Epic Game Store?
It's on the Pirate Bay. Ha
I don't, dude. I'm gonna be real. Ever since I got GOG, I just don't care anymore, and I'll go buy it on there if I have to.
I don't know, bro. If you want to, go ahead. But
I just don't like pirating games.
I mean, I
you
don't
know?
like pirating games either, but I also don't want to support a conglomerate that only purchases games just for the sake of saying "fuck you," play it on our launcher instead.
And then you would
kind of-
rather support the conglomerate that just refuses to make video games anymore, and instead is shittily run and pumps out
Bro, I've
basically nothing.
owned every Tetris game since the beginning. I think I'm fine skipping one. I love
Saying,
Tetris.
Steam is really bad. Like, come on. The only reason we all like Steam is because it's been the only one that we've used. It's basically a monopoly.
All I'm saying is the Xbox Live Marketplace is doing just fine, being the only one you can buy games from. The PlayStation Store is
What?
doing just fine, being the only game store you can buy games from. Why the fuck do we have to have like 15 launchers on PC? That's all I'm fucking saying, bro. Just
Oh,
please
I'm
make
not.
it
I'm
easy.
not saying I'm not saying 15 launchers on Steam on PC is a good thing. All I'm saying is, I'm
It's-
okay with a little bit of competition.
It's
the
not
issue
competition
being
if it's
is-
for the same fucking platform. That's my opinion.
It is competition though. It's
just
exactly competition.
It's just annoying because I have to go to there's fucking websites where you have to go and say,
And
hey,
that's why you get GOG.
No, because GOG doesn't
Like
do
it
what I'm
fixes the
asking.
problem.
No, GOG doesn't do. No, GOG makes all the launchers in one space. That's one of the pieces of the problem. There's multiple problems. Like
What, that you can't buy all the games?
no, the fact that one, I have to have like, I'm already using 5 launchers. I don't like this. I don't like having 5 launchers because I always forget which games I have. 2, I don't like having multiple launchers because I forget my passwords because they're apparently different passwords because I've been on PC for literally 20 years. So,
Do you not have a password manager?
my password manager is called My Brain. Don't forget it, forehead.
Okay, sure.
Why the fuck would I write down my passwords?
Because it's convenient, and it'd be better to have like really complicated and long passwords on things you actually care about, so that way you're not accidentally using the same password over and over again.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
Perhaps.
Like I have no issue using a password manager.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just used to not using it, so I kind of.
It's really convenient, believe me.
All right. Well, I'll take
I
your
would
word for it.
I would suggest, not to just to you, but to people who are watching, use a password manager. It's very useful.
Besides, only use one password with like 4 alterations on it, depending on how important it is.
Yeah, that's not
very
good. That's
secure.
not good at all. That's not good at all. Oh fuck.
It's
I
not
mean,
very secure.
I haven't
Nope.
gotten hacked before, so I'm doing just fine.
Just because it hasn't happened before, it doesn't mean it won't happen in the future.
I don't see how so. When I'm
And-
not using a password
and
manager,
even-
meaning if my password manager ever got breached, they would have every access to all of my passwords.
Yes, so you
But-
make that the most secure password that you have.
But,
And then you only have to remember one extremely secure password.
or just remember the one password and then remember the alterations. And then skip the middleman because nobody's going to fucking break into my brain. You see my logic there? I don't see how that's such a risk when I'm doing just fine for the past 7-8 years of doing this.
I mean, I thought so too, and then I started thinking about it, and it's like, no, probably ain't that. My password is password. Good job, Maddox.
I want to believe that that's a joke, but I'm also kind of concerned that you're not joking.
Oh no, I know, Maddox. I would believe it if it went either way. I'm gonna be real.
Regardless,
Yeah, no.
I think I'm doing just fine with just one password that has
Right.
alterations because nobody knows the
You
password.
heard
at
it,
the beginning.
chat. Hack Austin, and then you have all of his passwords.
Because I just said
Get
that
it-
they only have one alteration. You're right.
Get into his, I don't know, what's an account you don't care
And
about
fucking
anymore?
most
Get
of
into
my
his-
accounts have 2-factor authentication, so it's like I have to get a
Okay,
text anyway.
hack into his Grand Chase account,
Oh yeah.
and then
Yeah?
you have his passwords for everything. Yeah.
You know.
I'm just saying, man. Computers are very good at decrypting things.
All right. Well, I don't think I'm that important that people are gonna come after me and to go and say, "Damn, this guy's got 300 games on his Steam library. What a fucking loser!"
I mean, what about the fact that someone could come on this stream and just say, "No, I don't very much like you," and then just hack into your account and fuck with you just for the lols?
My Twitch account has the highest security password of all of them, next to my.
I'm not
bank.
saying just your Twitch. It could be any number of accounts, and they just target you because why the fuck not?
That didn't answer the question. That you just dodged the question.
What
Why would they hack my Twitch account when it has the highest security password out of all of them?
No, I'm not saying they hack your Twitch account. I'm saying they hack something else.
You
to
just
fuck
said
with
to go to my Twitch account. You just said.
I said hack his fuck. I said hack your Grand Chase account. We're dropping this conversation. Fucking
right.
Christ. Jagged, how was your week?
I don't know. Oh shit! I
Great
disappeared.
talking.
Wait! Why did you disappear?
I disappeared.
What?
I'm an idea. I no longer exist within the parameters of this dimension.
Why
There
the
it
fuck?
is.
Wait, what?
Don't
Jagged
put me
doesn't
back.
exist.
Don't put me back.
Don't put me back.
Hold up. We're doing some live.
Oh, straight up, he disappeared from the stream. What the fuck? How did that happen?
We're gonna do. There we go. I don't know how that happened, but now it's fixed. I think.
Is it though?
Is it ever?
I don't
fixed?
think it's fixed.
Is it ever fixed?
This is the most scuffed stream we've done in a long time.
Oh, shut up. It's not even that bad.
Is that the tagline for every fucking week?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's like
on brand.
I got a bad feeling about this from Star Wars.
It's on brand, Jagged.
You know what else is on brand? Nothing that I eat because I can't afford it.
Dang!
You know what? Fair.
All right, Jag. First thing you get that's brand related. What's it gonna be?
What are the brands again? I forgot.
Kellogg's, Post, General Mills.
Hold
I'm
on.
thinking cereal.
Wait, are you talking about like we have to get memorabilia of a brand?
No.
No.
Like brand products.
Food.
Oh,
Yeah.
brand food. Got it.
You know,
Yeah.
stuff that is made with less chemicals, but still made with
Isn't
chemicals.
that bran, not brand?
No,
Brand
it's
named
brands
food.
named food.
Oh, that. Okay.
Oreo.
Yeah, why are you taking so long to follow along to this? It's really not that hard, Cameron.
I'm trying to understand what the fuck you're trying to say.
Have you never heard somebody say, "Hey, you got the brand food, therefore it's good"?
No, I remember the brand type. All I'm saying is
Great value versus brands.
Took me a second. Yeah, sure. Let's go with psst, the brand.
What the fuck?
You ever
is
heard of
pissed?
PSST.
What
It's
the
like a
fuck is
Kroger
that?
thing, I think.
That's not a brand. That's great value.
Nah, it's a brand.
Oh my god, that's actually you're so far incorrect.
It's a brand, Austin. You ever heard of brands?
All right, we're gonna move on from this before I have a fucking.
Every single conversation just gets dropped because of autism.
Yeah, maybe you should stop contributing to it. You're the
Autism.
leading contributor to the autism community.
Autism.
Wait.
I thought I made it funny.
Oh, he
turns out-
left.
Is that what you wanted?
What, I don't even know what happened.
I left.
Oh. That's why it got more tolerable in here.
Can we talk? Can we label this episode as Austin sandbags everything?
Bitch, you literally are the one who started it.
Only because I don't fucking know what's going on when you're like, oh, where does this typing go? Oh, let me get out my my graphs and spreadsheets and solve the quadratic equation using bug type. Like,
Literally
shut the fuck
nobody fucking cares that much. Most of it was for a joke. People do that in 2019.
Okay, so if it's a joke, why not put water on S tier because of Nessa?
Because I just said I didn't play Sword and Shield. How the fuck am I supposed to rate somebody? of a
But you've
character I never-
seen Nessa.
Oh, you're right. One picture gave me all the information I needed to know.
Austin, the only thing Pokemon is good for right now is porn. That's all I'm saying.
Yikes.
Austin told me he doesn't like dark girls. I believe it.
All right, you got me. You got
That's
me.
his prerogative.
You got
Yeah.
me. I'm going to racism jail now.
I'm sorry,
Yes, exactly.
Austin. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Going straight to brand jail.
I'm afraid your get out of jail free card is irredeemable.
No.
As if you had one.
But you tell me
Jagged.
you tell me you don't keep one in your wallet at all times in case you get pulled over.
No, hold on. I have my wallet right here. Someone in high school.
Wait a minute.
I talked to this guy only a couple of times, but he talked to me a lot. And he had a graphic design class. I was an asshole in high school. I don't want to. But he handed me. He was in graphic design class, and they were allowed to make like their own custom notepads with like whatever designs on them they wanted. But instead, he just created a series of these little cards called "Sorry, I simply can't do this." This card entitles the bearer to be excused from one socially awkward situation of their choosing
Oh.
without explanation, guilt, or social sanction. Card must be surrendered on use, no monetary value.
I absolutely love that. That is
I-
that
Can
is
you send a
art.
picture of this?
I could, yeah. Here, fucking.
Cool.
I have to like use it wisely though, because he only gave me the one. No, wait, he gave me two, and then I immediately used it on him.
Oh my god.
You're just saving it. You're just saving it for whatever you need to use it.
I'm literally a tool.
That is so fucking hilarious. Holy shit.
What is more rude? Just walking away without saying a word, or using that card?
No, definitely walking away is more rude. This one, at least you're trying to be nice in some way, or at least in a fashion of humor.
See, that's the thing. I usually just walk
Oh,
away. That's
that's
why
funny.
I've been able to not use it. Also, do you like my 3D printed octopus?
Oh,
that's
yeah, I see it. That's cute.
I like it. I like it.
I love Buddy. I'm gonna
Oh.
name him Buddy.
So
Hey, Jagged.
okay,
You could have any animal be your familiar. What would it be? Any
Elephant.
creature.
elephant.
An elephant.
I like
would-
elephant.
Why? So you can say, "Hey,
Alright.
let's address this elephant in the room" every time you walk into a social
No,
gathering.
so you
fuck
can
off.
step on people's heads.
Yeah.
Nah, elephants are very good creatures. I like them a lot. They are the biggest land mammal, so that's already badass, and they are just sweet. I see so many videos of animals being just like helped by other elephants, or there was a video where they were in a sanctuary, and there was an orphaned elephant baby that they introduced, and the entire like herd of 20 just like rushed over to it and then started like petting it and like welcoming it to the pack. My heart melted, I gotta say.
I saw one where there was this. I think if I'm not misremembering it, there was this dude, like an actual human, was on like this plantation that had some elephants on it, and he like fell into a river and he's being carried away. One of the elephants like chased down the river to pull him out with his trunk. It was fucking beautiful.
And I
I'd
also
pick
like
giraffe so I could whack people with a giraffe neck.
that's funny.
Yeah.
I like I just like those videos of elephants where people are like bad mouthing them, and elephants can't understand like human speech, but they can feel your vibes and they will check
Yeah.
you for it.
They'll hit you with the vibe check.
I didn't mean to make it the meme, but as soon as I said feel your vibes, I was like, all right, I might as well.
Yep, there it is.
But it's real. Like some chick was like taking a video of an elephant going like, ah, stupid animal, you're stuck behind a wall, and then it just reached its trunk out and spit slapped her across the wall. And then some dude
That's
like
beautiful.
pushed the girl back and was like, hey, you son of a bitch, you better watch it. Like, what the fuck you gonna do? It's a 20-ton animal. It will step on you. You will die. You will do nothing
That's
to
great.
it.
Nah, you'll just push it and it'll be like, oh shit.
So Jagged.
No, wait. Here's how you beat it. You bring a mouse out and you show the mouse to the elephant, and then they run.
Oh, that's just because they don't want to hurt the mouse. They're not actually scared of mice. They just don't want to hurt other animals
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
they don't want to
because
step on it.
they are gentle giants. Actually, though, fucking the packs of elephants that still have like a male in them, they get super protective of their herd. And my favorite story about elephants is the biggest elephant male that has ever existed got angry at a train that was honking at his herd, so he ran into it and he fucking demolished it. He died in the process,
Oh.
but the train fucking died.
Oh. Oh no.
It was like there's no video because it happened in like I think it was the 60s.
You were to say the Stone Age.
No, Trains in the Stone Age.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Fuck, that's a
made it
band.
funny.
That's a band name.
Trains in the Stone. Oh my god, you're right. Fuck,
So-
can we just spend the next hour talking about fucking band names?
No,
Before we move on, I want to say the picture you just posted pisses me off because that's obviously a ghost, and they chose dark type as a meme when ghost type is an actual typing in Pokemon.
Maybe it wasn't a ghost type when they made the image. Oh no, fairy is a thing. Never mind.
Yeah, Fairy's like the latest one, so no, they're just an idiot.
Yeah.
They literally lost the opportunity to make a ghost type joke, and they just decided to say, you know what, ghosts are kind of dark.
maybe it's layered, and they're actually
Maybe.
like ghost-looking Pokemon that are only Dark type.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't play it because I'm not a loser. Just kidding. I am.
Ooh, got him. Ooh, got him again.
Anyways,
you fell for it twice, retard. Got him.
Oh, thank you.
You step on and a rake fucking thwaps you in the face, and you're like, oh man, that was close. I really wish I don't run into another rake, and then it's another rake, and you're like, oh fuck, it's another
man.
rake, and
Oh,
then you
man,
walk forward a
peak
little bit.
humor.
You walk forward a little bit, and then a fucking paint bucket like Home Alone 1 just fucking swacks down and whacks you in the face right where that rake did. I actually just hit myself in the face.
Why would you do that?
But Cameron, then you
hand went
walk a little bit further and you step on another rake, but at the end of the rake is a shotgun and it blows your head off.
God, I fucking wish that were me.
I thought you were gonna say a sword and it just stabs you.
That'd be funny. No, you fall back and you fall on a sword.
It happened to be on the previous rake, and you just didn't notice.
So Jag, how do you feel now that Reach has been out for a week?
I'm not good at it.
Oh, are we just gonna talk about Reach now?
I mean, how are we not going to go a podcast without mentioning Reach, one of the biggest releases this entire month?
It sold 2 million copies opening week. I think that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, like Reach is kind of a big deal to a lot of people, and I got to beat the entire campaign in one sitting, and God, it was actually really fucking good. Feels kind of bad that I missed out on 10 years of not playing it. Well,
yeah, you couldn't You couldn't hop on the nostalgia train. Now you gotta just hop on the regular hype train.
Yeah, it was a good time though. I had a lot of fun.
Side note, big tangent.
Big tangent.
About the sales. Every time I think about a video game selling a lot, all I can think of is EA telling Visceral Games, "Hey, Dead Space 3 has to sell 60 million copies opening week, or you guys are going to be fucking axed entirely."
Christ.
Imagine that, and then me opening weekend of that game. I think I bought it day one, actually. Bought Dead Space 3, and I couldn't bring myself to play past 2 hours of the game because it's just not Dead Space at all.
You gotta play it co-op, and then it's funny. The entire time I was playing it with my best friend, we just kept making memes that both of us were going like rapid dementia and we were going to just start hitting each other. Like at one point we got into the little shuttle to like go between space stations, and then he's just like, "What's this button prompt? And press X to kill Isaac. I would never." And I'm like, "You son of a bitch, don't you fucking do it." And then
I would never.
And then we get to the part where you get the little drone buddy that like go get your stuff, and I was just like, "Go get me something to kill him." It was fun.
Speaking of co-op, are you done, Jagged?
Yeah, go ahead.
Speaking of co-op, are you done, Jagged?
Well, no, I'm asking if Jagged's fucking video. I'm wondering if Jagged's fucking video talk is done yet. Anyway. Speaking of co-op, Ashen is now available on Steam, and it came off of the Epic Game Store exclusivity, and it looks really good. That's all I had to say. You can play co-op in that game.
I don't know what Ashen is.
Oh, it's Dark Souls, but with co-op.
And no faces.
And no faces, yeah.
Oh, yeah! I remember that now. Yeah.
That's the big selling point, is no faces.
No faces, yeah. I hear it's a very good game, and a very good, like, if you enjoy Souls, you'll enjoy this one too, so I'm cool with it. I might hop on that train once the holidays are over.
Do you like Inferno Plus?
I do like Inferno Plus, actually.
He did a review, and I liked his review.
It's called Ashen, Adam. Like Ashen 1. If we're gonna bring that game back up again. Alright, fuck. So, I'm gonna talk very briefly. I'm gonna talk very briefly about
that's
Ashen Ashful. Yeah, I'm gonna talk very briefly about two things. First thing I'm gonna talk about is the Steam controller, and I finally got it. It's in my hands. I've been using it for the past few days, and I got it when it was like $5, and I spent total $13, including shipping and all that bullshit. I don't like using it. I'm enamored with how different it is. Does that make sense? Like
it's just not good.
Like I'm so like I've been playing fucking Minecraft with it, and I've like been using it legitimately, and I've been playing the game with this goddamn controller, and I don't want to stop, but I know that mouse and keyboard is better. I often just think like, man, I fucking wish I could use mouse and keyboard for this. I'd get this shit done so much faster.
Then why don't you just put down the fucking controller?
Because it's fun. I like using this because it's so fucking
Cameron,
weird.
calm
and
down.
stupid.
Cameron, calm down. Put the controller down. Don't hurt anyone, please. You have so much to live for.
Wait, where's that animation of someone reloading a PSP and it was like an M1 brand?
Oh yeah.
Ping.
Ping! That's a really good video. Fuck.
Dude,
Um,
I've
dude.
questioned you multiple times on multiple occasions on how you view gaming and how you just play games, and I'm starting to think that we don't play games even remotely close to each other.
Oh yeah, no, I've
You-
realized that once we talked about the fucking when we went on that hour-long tangent about me breaking games down and trying to understand why I appreciate them, and then you're just like, no, that was the moment for me where it's like, oh,
Why do you make me sound like I'm fucking small brain? What? I
No,
didn't just
I'm
say
not.
no. I gave an entire
I'm not-
reasoning for
fuck.
why.
then okay, fine. I did not intend to make you sound like small brain.
Oh,
Adam's intention is to make you sound like
Oh,
small brain.
Adam says small
Um,
brain. Sorry guys, I gotta head out.
Just get
Yeah.
a bigger one. Forehead.
Just get
I
a
can't.
five head.
I
Become five head.
become five. So, what I was gonna ask was,
The-
what are you guys,
yeah.
what are you guys doing for the holidays?
I'm gonna
for the-
go
using the
home
Steam
and I'm gonna
controller.
decompose.
There you go. It's gonna be time for you to go back to doing life, and your decaying, withered hand shakily raises, and you go, "Come closer, child." And whoever is waking you up comes and gets you, even though they're older than you. You still call them child, and then you tap them on their forehead, and you go, "It is done." And then your body just fucking ashes away,
What the
like
fuck?
the fucking.
Have you
Your
ever-
body
What the fuck are
ashes
you
away
referencing?
like Endgame.
What are you referencing?
Shut up! Your body ashes away like Endgame, like Thanos at the end of Endgame, and then you're like, and then the guy that you touched on the forehead, or girl, whatever, they become possessed by your consciousness, and then you inhabit a new body, and the cycle begins anew.
I wouldn't want that. That would mean that I live. Can't want that.
Oh, what the fuck is this Dark Crystal bullshit?
Watch it. It's the exact thing you just described.
What? Well, hold on. It's been many years since I've seen this. Does he actually just tap someone on the forehead and
No,
transfers
no.
their consciousness into their body?
He yells at them and shakes a stick in their general direction, and then he just fucking turns into sand.
I want to go, bro.
And then Chamberlain
Oh,
looks at the
man.
camera and goes, "Hmm."
Oh man, fucking Dark Crystal's a gift.
I
Oh,
watched the movie and I fucking lost it when the podling got put into the suck chair and you just see him white out.
The suck
Okay.
chair.
So, is that what we're doing for movie night? Are we watching Dark Crystal?
Please watch Dark Crystal. It's so fucking dumb. It's great. There's the
for-
part with giant crabs and they're like grabbing podlings and all you
Oh,
can see is their
fuck.
big hand wrapping around their entire body and all I can think of is that one meme with the hand wrapping around that one little black kid's head and just like making them right.
I know exactly which video you're fucking
Yeah.
talking about. Or image. Fuck. Oh, man.
I already said for the next movie night we're watching a Christmas movie.
Dark
Oh, boy.
Crystal.
Dark Crystal.
Ooh, bamboozled. Ooh, bamboozled.
I'm still surprised I got
Um,
away with the first movie night. There
Oh,
was, like-
you were able to do that on Twitch? No problem?
Yeah, I watched all
Wow.
of Monster House on Halloween.
Because no one cares about Monster House.
Nobody cared about Monster House.
I care about Monster House,
There-
Jagged.
There were like 8 people in the chat. We're all just sitting there just watching the movie. It was great.
That movie
Vorhaus.
is unironically
Var
great.
House.
I didn't like the part
Um,
where they went into the basement and then they just saw the concrete like impression of the fat wife who became
Yeah,
the
the concrete
spirit that
tomb.
poltergeist the weird shack and I was just like Jesus Christ, is this a children's movie?
Yeah, no, it's great. And apparently,
And then it
when we
uproots
were,
itself. It
Yeah.
breaks rules.
I heard that when they were initially drafting Monster House, they wanted to have more things inside the house that like directly correlated with organs to the body, and there'd be like weird fleshy bits and gross fucking ooze everywhere.
I
I'm
would
like,
prefer
ooh,
that to
That would have been
the house
so thing.
You know, that was the
Making
thing.
the trees its arms and then just
Yeah.
going downtown. That's weird.
You do know that was in the video game, right?
Yeah.
I didn't play the video game.
I
'Cause
legitimately
They spoiled
had
it in the
video-
trailer.
I had
Oh,
the
no.
video game. It was that's my favorite image. That is 100% my favorite image.
I'm just sending memes to everybody now.
Don't send memes.
Yeah, be
Why?
a part of the conversation.
You will.
I
do-
am being a
you will-
part of the conversation.
You will do damage.
Okay, fine. Another thing I want to briefly mention, besides being like, yes, the Steam controller is fun to use, I'm the only person who's having fun with it because I'm a weirdo.
Yeah,
I wanna
Cameron, you're having
do a
fun
part-
now, I'm sorry.
I want to do a part 3 on the Nakey Jakey subreddit story and what's been going on over there. Because I talked about all this last week, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Long story short, for those who weren't involved in the conversation, my cousin eventually convinced me to post my video onto Nakey Jakey subreddit, who is a phenomenal YouTuber, and he did a huge part in inspiring me to take on the format that I did when I made GameCube special and all that shit. Little did I know that within the past 4 months, about 22 videos have been posted on that subreddit that had nothing to do with me. I just happened to get caught in the crossfire. And so now I'm being lumped in with a bunch of other people who, on one side, are making genuinely good content, and the other ones are like kind of knockoffs, kind of not. It's weird. But I want to give a special shout out to one user on YouTube named Flesh Monk. He
I
is
don't like that name. I don't like that name. I don't like that name.
okay. Well, guess what? He doesn't like you. I'm just kidding.
Probably I don't like me.
He made a video. He made a video called "The Problem with Nakey Jakey Clones," and he set up the whole video and he went on all those tangents. And the video initially at the very end was like, "How dare these creators try to market themselves on a subreddit that is semi-relevant to their content, and they want to share their content with the people who inspired them to make that content in the first place." It was a very good video, and I highly recommend you watch it. Go sub to Fleshmonk on YouTube.com. Yeah,
I don't
kind of
like how
kind
you
of the
say
end of it,
go
and it's
to YouTube.com as if there's more than
YouTube.com.
as if there's a YouTube.net,
Exactly. You have to go to YouTube.org.
YouTube.org, YouTube.tv.
And it's been weird to look at someone's video and then have my video play in the background. It's the weirdest fucking feeling in the world. And it's also been super interesting to see the conversation ebb and flow throughout the the subreddit and throughout the YouTube comments and things like that. It's been a wild ride, and I'm hoping this is the most views and most activity I've gotten on my channel ever. And I've been doing this shit for almost 10 years. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for the future.
I personally want to give out my little take on Reddit. I think the platform is probably the dumbest fucking platform. It's so fucking elitist and everybody's so fucking annoying. Everybody regurgitates the same shit. Remember that video topic, that video essay I was working on about regurgitation and how that's just so fucking annoying? Reddit's also on that script. I want to fucking yell about Reddit because it's just so fucking annoying. I try to at least
Wait,
Dark
what did you
Souls
say,
3 at least Dark Souls 3 lets me have fun every once in a while. Reddit
What do you
says
mean?
having
What do you
fun
mean Dark Souls 3
on
is-
my platform less likely than you think. Check your PC now.
Which is very interesting because I have had a fair amount of backlash on the Nakey Jakey subreddit, and I classify different subreddits as different groups of people because it makes sense, right?
Except there's
but
one
I've
thing
seen-
in specific I want to bring out, which has been almost on every platform, every subreddit I've been on, which is don't post. Just don't post. You yourself not allowed to post. Your post has been removed. Don't post again. Trying to post again? 10-minute time ban. Come back in 10 minutes, retard.
I do want to give a
hate
shout out
that
to the
so
Nakey Jakey
fucking
subreddit,
much.
even though that there are people who there are people who put down other creators and smaller YouTubers just because they're not established, just because they take inspiration from Nakey Jakey. I do want to give a shout out to everyone on there who was very kind and very supportive and gave valid and legit criticism, not just this vid is bad, take it down, or I don't like seeing your post or whatever. It was like, hey, maybe improve on this, maybe do that, maybe do that. And like valid criticisms, right? I do genuinely appreciate all the feedback I've been getting on the subreddit. It's been
don't know
very
why
wild.
you'd want to go post it on Naked Jakey's subreddit. Like, I'm not saying remove
it's
your
relevant
post.
to my video.
I'm just saying, like, well, what was the video you posted?
GameCube is special.
I don't see how that's relevant to Naked Jakey himself. Like,
It
if you're going to a
was
subreddit
inspired by
that's
Naked
based
Jakey.
That doesn't mean that you just post it there. Like, I see why they asked you to remove it, but it's just like I don't see.
They didn't ask me to remove it. That's the thing.
They didn't. They said they did.
No, I said that there were people on there who were like, "Wow, there are 22 posts in the past 4 months of people posting their own videos that are inspired by Naked Jakey."
I mean, it's cute and all. Like, yeah, see, Jakey, you inspired me, but I feel like that should be just a thing you say, not, "Hey, Jakey, here's my post. Come watch it." You inspired me.
He didn't make that subreddit, right?
Really?
They
No,
seldom
it's a fan
are made by
subreddit.
the subreddits for creators are seldom made by the actual, creator.
I thought that,
Which is hold on. That's why Pro Jared's was taken over by Scott the Waz's.
Oh boy!
Got fucking Wozniaked.
So it shows even
Oh,
more
boy.
of a reason why I fucking don't like Reddit. How are you gonna make a subreddit about somebody who's not even involved in it? It's kind of fucking stupid.
I think it's fine. I think it's
How
fine.
is that fine?
Honestly, I suggest you genuinely watch Flesh Monk's video. Like, he exactly exemplifies the things that I think about when
Because
I post this video.
here's my reasoning. Every time I go to Twitch, every time I go to Reddit, most of the subreddits abide by the one rule of this auto mod bot that's just the most fucking annoying piece of shit ever. You make one mistake on your post, you don't quote unquote read all of the rules, all of your shit's just revoked. And by read all the rules, I mean, like, in most of them they have a fucking stupid rules, like you have to put on a specific tag. It's like sometimes
the flares?
The flares, thank you. If you choose an incorrect flare, your entire post gets removed. And I'm just like, that's so fucking annoying. Because
I have never run into that before.
I've
What
run it-
subreddits do you post on?
literally Smash Bros, Nintendo.
Oh, that's a huge subreddit. That makes sense.
The Overwatch subreddit, the Destiny Reddits, all the major Reddits. The only reason I use the fucking platform, all of them use this auto mod bot that does the exact same thing, and all of them are different. So one of them says,
it makes sense why they would want all their posts to be
don't post any pictures. You can post a link to the picture, but not the actual picture itself. Why? Why is that a thing? Why is that a fucking thing? They removed my artwork because I didn't tag as a picture the correct way. You're supposed to tag it as a picture, then drop a link to the picture, but not the picture itself. It's a fucking headache of a platform. It's so fucking elitist, and I hate it.
If you're running a subreddit that has millions or even hundreds of thousands of users, like, it makes sense why you would want to have all of the posts organized just to make it easy to navigate.
I've never once used
I can get
search by
behind.
flare. I've never once used search by flare. I've searched by new, and that's it.
I've done search by flare a few times on certain
Not
subreddits. It helps.
fucking once have I ever said, you know what, I want to see a very specific thing on this subreddit. No, most of the time I go to subreddit 'cause I'm
You don't go to the
bored.
right subreddits then.
What the fuck is the right subreddit?
The porn ones.
You're so fucking degenerate. Holy shit.
Austin, I like looking at naked ladies. Sue me.
You're the type of person who goes to your grandma's PC. I want to see naked lady pics, please.
Okay, well, whatever. Anyway,
It's just a fucking headache. It's not worth it.
moral of the story, I do
moral to the
appreciate
story?
the Jakey subreddit.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I appreciate the Jakey subreddit. Boys support boys. Let the small creators have a place to promote themselves. It may not be the Naked Jakey subreddit, but it should be somewhere.
I mean,
How else are people going to find their content?
There's an entire subreddit called "Get My Name Out There," some shit like that, something along those lines. Where it's just the exact same thing, where people just promote themselves.
It's a weird thing though, because you have to think about your subreddits. You have to think about where you post your video carefully. I'm just going to regurgitate the information that Fleshmonk had in his video. Fuck it. You have to think about
why just post it,
because. Okay, look, I'm going to say this here so that everyone in chat can also hear it. All right. when you're trying to promote yourself, it's not just about spamming the video everywhere, because that genuinely is annoying. You got to think about what your video is about and how it's relevant to certain platforms and certain groups of people. Like, I posted my video in a filmmakers Facebook group. Didn't get anything because it's a filmmakers Facebook group, and filmmakers tend to look down on YouTubers. And honestly, sometimes it's valid, sometimes it's not, but sometimes it is. So I got basically nothing in terms of like activity. And that's the thing that I'm looking for. I want to see activity. I want to see people talking in the comments. I'd like to see like discussions open up. I'd like to see just general activity, not so much views. And everywhere that I've posted my video, I've gotten either like radio silence from the people who I posted to, or like maybe 20 views, or in the case of the GameCube subreddit, a -1 score. So, you know, whatever. And then I was talking with my cousin Kevin. He played League of Legends with us that one time.
Yeah, I remember Kevin.
Yeah. He was saying, hey man, you should like promote this shit. And I'm like, I don't know. People tend to look down upon people who promote their own stuff. He's like, no, you should do it though. And I'm like, man. This is a conversation that lasted like a good 20 minutes. It wasn't a one thing where I shifted my outlook. It was like, maybe I'll do one just to see how that goes, right? And I was thinking like, okay, well, who inspired my video the most? All right, there's Relax, there's Chris Raygun, there's Scott the Waz, and then there's Nikki Jakey. And you can obviously draw a lot of clear similarities between mine and Jakey's content. It's mostly the green screen. People are going to look at the green screen and think of Nikki Jakey, but even though he doesn't own that thing.
I was about to say, there's a lot of people that do the green screen effect thing.
Yeah, like Chris Raygun doesn't own zooming in on the face, right? But you can tell, like, it's easy to draw that line from, like, when I say I'm inspired by this, you can look at it and be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Because you see those little trends and those little things in there.
Just the
it's like, I'm going to try to...
Video.
I mean, yeah, well, my tone is unique. Like, I like to think that creators' tones and creators' personalities are wholly unique, even if it's, you know, even if they're using a similar format, your tone and the way you deliver the video is going to be different because you're just a different person, right?
I mean, I guess
unless you're like Irate Gamer and doing like a shot for shot remake, but you know that's a different topic altogether. I had to think about like where the fuck I was going to post this video because I already posted on the GameCube subreddit and I did post on the casual Nintendo subreddit and I got basically radio silence from both of them. So I'm like, okay, well let's think about where else I can do.
You didn't put the right flares on it then.
Oh, fuck off. I'm just going to post it on Nikki Jakey subreddit, or the Nikki Jakey subreddit. I shouldn't use it, like, possessively. It's not his subreddit. I'm going to post it on the Nikki Jakey.
Yeah, kind of.
If I was a big name content creator, I wouldn't want to be associated with the subreddit named after me.
Okay. I thought, okay, I'm going to post it on the Nikki Jakey subreddit. I'm going to see... you know, what happens? And I didn't look at any of the other posts. I didn't look at anything else that was going on. I'm just like, hey guys, I'm going to be that annoying self-promoting guy for a minute. Like, that's verbatim what I said. Be like, hey, Jakey inspired me to create this thing. I've been doing this for a little bit. You know, I like the way my videos are trending in terms of, like, the style I'm doing. And I'm enjoying making this type of content. I'm enjoying evolving it in my own thing. Hopefully you enjoy the videos, you know, something like that. And I posted it and I got a lot of really good responses from the comments, and that genuinely did mean a lot to me. And my view count just fucking skyrocketed comparatively to all my other videos. And a bunch of people got subscribed and a bunch of people like watch my videos more, and I'm getting a lot of activity on the GameCube video, and it's just been a very cool thing, right? And I come back fucking like a week later and I look at the subreddit and it's like, hey, Jakey clones, get out. I'm like, what? Funny thing, I actually found one of those posts where it's like, Jakey clones, get out. One guy was in the comments of that post saying like, legit, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here and say that Pav's video was fucking stellar. It didn't feel like a Jakey video. It felt like his own thing. You could tell he was inspired, but it still felt like his own thing. And that just fucking like melted me. Yeah, that was a really good post. And I it did mean, like, genuinely, it fucking meant so much to me. But watching this conversation sort of evolve and move through the posts it's been a weird ride. It's been a weird one.
For me,
Hopefully,
I've always,
hopefully my videos improve from this.
for me, I've always just done it for myself and for my friends. I don't really care to blow up on YouTube. I don't really care. Sure.
See, I don't want to like
it'd be
blow
nice
up.
to have like a lot of people that
I'm getting clapped.
it would be nice to have people that say, "Hey, have you seen?" Okay, so the best way of saying this, whenever I'm just doing my day-to-day life, if I see Scott the Waz upload a video, I stop everything I'm doing and I'm gonna go watch that video.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like last night, I was trying to go to bed. I got a notification. Scott the Waz uploaded arcade machines. Well, I guess I'm not going to sleep. I'm gonna go and stay up for another 15 minutes, watch the Scott the Waz video.
Funny,
Like-
I haven't watched a Scott the Waz video in a while.
Oh, I really like his content, and
Oh yeah, he's
The-
great. I just
the-
haven't sat down and watched it.
the thing that I want is for me to say, yeah, I leave that kind of impression on a lot of the people that I interact with on my day-to-day life, like you guys, the people that I actually care about, not some fucking random dude in Switzerland who I will never see in my life. That's not why I do YouTube. I do YouTube so I can give somebody that I know a video to watch, something that they can be a part of. I always have my door open to say, hey, if you want to be a part of these videos, this is when I'm doing them, this is what game it's on, let's see how many people we can get in here. So I want to be more open and interactive. I like having a small community. I don't care to have a big community because I lose that interaction. I lose that ability to know people and call them by name. I can't be friendly to millions and millions of people. I can be friendly to a small demographic, and I like it that way. I'd rather keep it more personal. And
See, I have a small retort to that where the main channel that got me to be like, all right, this is what I want to do. Like this, it was this channel where it's like, all right, this is gonna happen at some point. Like I'm going to go into film, I'm gonna go into video making, and I'm going to try to create the same sort of feeling. I'm trying to give others the feeling that I got from this channel, and it was the Super Best Friends. Like, I have been watching their shit since their first Let's Play that they actually used a capture card on. That was Dead Space 2. Fuck, that was back when Machinima was still a thing. Like,
Machinima is still a thing today.
The company.
Mm-hmm.
They're gone.
No, it's still around.
Okay, well, their YouTube channel's gone. This is back when I was living in Connecticut. This is many, many, many years ago when I first discovered them, and I was watching their videos. And that it was them, and seeing them rise and eventually fall and all that stuff. Watching that was like, I feel good watching their videos. And I want to like give someone else that same, even if it's someone I'm never going to be able to talk to, even if someone that I will never know and I'll never see them ever. I still want to be able to look at it and be like, people enjoy what I'm making.
Yeah.
And that's something I'm never going to like replace, you know? Even if I end up, God, if I end up getting to the point where I can do this for a living, that would be fucking stellar.
No.
Just because hopefully I'd be able to give enough people that sort of feeling where it's like, all right, then I can do this and I can provide this service, this feeling to people.
I'm gonna toss in my counter argument to that. I never want this to be a job. That's why I refuse to put any ads on either Twitch or on YouTube.
So I don't have to feel bad that I use ad block? Sweet.
No, you don't have to feel bad. I literally don't have any ads at all for YouTube block. There is no ads. And if YouTube, because it's happened before, YouTube says, oh, you put a copyright song, we have to force ads. Well, I'm pulling the video then. Fuck you. You're not getting any money off of me. I'm doing this shit for myself and for myself only.
Or you could preface before every video starts, hey, if this got copyright struck and there's ads, use ad block immediately.
I would, or most of the people I talk to anyways use ad block, and so no, if any of you guys have me whitelisted for some fucking reason, I'm sure you would have realized that
I have YouTube as a whole whitelisted.
There's no ads ever on my YouTube. I block them personally on my channel, and this new COPA shit is starting to piss me off because, like, well, if you swear, we're gonna immediately start put ads on there. I'm like, no,
that's
you're
not
fucking
true.
Not.
The FTC has come out later and been like, yeah, that's actually not the case.
Good. It better not fucking be.
We're aware that people like videos that involve swearing and adult themes.
So yeah, I refuse to have any monetization through Twitch or through YouTube because it changes the tone. It's not about doing it for fun anymore. It's not about doing it for the people. It's about doing it for a living, and I don't want that. I want to have it for fun. That way, if I ever decide, hey, I'm just going to go on vacation, I'm not saying, oh god, I got to pump out 5 videos and send them to scheduled so that I can have my daily dose, dude. Make sure you hit that notification bell because, god, I'm so fucking desperate for money. Fuck that. No.
Well, you're just kind of putting all YouTubers in a bubble when they're not like that.
I don't
like.
I don't agree.
I'm gonna bring up the usual suspects that I always look to.
A lot of them do this. A lot of them do this.
Well, yeah, because they have to.
That's because it's their job. You just said you want to make it your job.
No, it's because YouTube is a shitty platform. I'm saying that if it ends up being like that, I'm gonna do it. But I'm not, like, striving to be a YouTuber. Does that make sense?
You just said... I'm following in a completely different route, I guess, because I thought that's what you were just saying.
Maybe I just worded it wrong. But, like, my thought process is... if it comes to the point where I end up making money, if I end up making more money on YouTube than I do whatever job I'm working, whatever realistic job I'm working, I'm going to switch over.
I hate that.
It's that point.
I've seen that.
It's that point where it's like I'm making more money off of this.
No, I've seen that thought process so fucking much and it pisses me off. I want to slap everybody who says that. Why the fuck would you?
Okay,
do that?
Austin. Well,
Why
I'm sorry, Austin. I have different goals in life.
Why the fuck would you do that? YouTube is not a fucking job. Please, for the love of God, stop making it a job. I see so many fucking content creators. They're like, oh man, I just bought a house. Oh no, YouTube stopped recommending my videos. God, oh shit, oh fuck, I'm gonna be homeless. Oh God, please give me your money.
What, is Twitch streaming out a job also?
No, it's not a fucking job. Please stop. Why does everybody?
It is though. People do support themselves off of it. They're entertainers, Austin.
It's not a job. It is not.
Is acting not a job? Is video editing not a job? Is writing or songwriters not jobs?
If you're doing them for an office that guarantees your pay, even if you have nothing to do, that's
no, you fucking aren't half the time. Like if you're an independent filmmaker, you're doing all this shit on your own. What about the people? What about the people who run fucking what was it? Devolver. What about the people who run Devolver?
What about them?
Like they were independent. I mean, they still are independent completely. They're a publisher now.
That's a job.
Yeah, so is being a YouTuber. So is being a YouTuber.
I think it's a little bit easier to make money off of a corporation than it is to make it off of YouTube.
You're running your own business. It's kind of the same thing. It's just one's in terms of like
on YouTube.
The
attention span of most YouTubers are like fucking 5 minutes. I don't think that's the right platform. When the video game company, they want your attention for at least 10 hours. And the thing is, they don't need that. They just want you to say that they want you to push the purchase button.
Hello,
and
Derek.
That's it. Oh, God.
I mean, I can leave.
No, I thought you're...
Hey, Derek, I have a question for you.
What is the question?
Oh, okay.
The question is being a YouTuber a job?
That's a tough question to answer.
I literally said it.
Okay.
I said it's a stupid job. It's not it's not a stable job.
I think it's a fine and respectable career.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Respectable is pushing it.
Hold on.
Unless you got literally millions.
Again, you guys aren't thinking of you're thinking of like the shitty YouTubers when there are like the good and respectable ones.
No. All right.
Okay, I'm talking. Okay, then I'm talking directly to Austin.
Here. I'm going to the podcast with screen section. I'm pulling up Paint. All right, you ready for this shit? Oh, no.
Oh, Alan's here.
Oh, Alan's here?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's the bell curve, all right? Here's where it gets respectable, and here's where it gets to be more of a job. If you're here, it's not a job, nor is it respectable. And it barely goes up right there, and then it goes up like that. Once you have like 5 billion subscribers, then yeah, it's a job, and then it's respectable. It's not respectable anywhere here. This is the spot where it becomes a job. This is the spot where it becomes respectable. I don't think either
First
one
off,
of us
first off, that's
ever.
that's
this.
not a bell curve, Austin.
Okay.
Second off,
Okay, hang on. I think it could be a respectable job, but at the same time, you've got to have a backup plan. What about those months?
That's
you're
what
not
I keep
getting views?
saying.
Yeah.
That's what I keep
Like,
telling you. I
you've
said,
got-
don't drop your job. He said, no, the second I make more money than my actual job, I'm dropping it. Like, no, please stop
I
saying
didn't
that.
say the second. I said I would consider it.
No, you literally said I would drop my job.
Okay,
No,
fine.
okay, so
then
I can-
I,
I can-
said
That's
it wrong.
where this whole thing
Hang
came
on,
from. Was
hang
that
on.
you said I'm
So-
dropping my job for YouTube? I said, no, please don't do that.
I would consider it if it gets to the point where I'm making
Fine,
more
if you
money
want
off
to
of
consider
YouTube than I
it,
have
then
my
sure,
job.
that's fine. But no, my thing is, don't.
So
Okay, Derek, what is it?
Okay, I could see you slowly putting more and more time into like a YouTube channel or as a job over time as you get more successful. But it's always good to have a fallback plan or like a
No, and
skill
I
that you can use for
I
another
agree with
job.
that.
Guaranteed
I agree with
income.
that. And it's not like I would, it's not like even if I were to leave my job and become YouTube, it's not like I'm just gonna be like, all right, peace, motherfuckers, I'm out. It'd be one of those situations where it's like, hey guys, I'm gonna take like a year off of this. I'm gonna focus on this, and if it ends up not
Or
working out,
just
I'll come
drop
back.
your hours. Keep the job. Why do you play that
Again,
so
Austin-
risky? There's literally
Austin, listen,
there's
because
no
I'm taking a chance. I'm taking a chance. That's the thing. I'm taking
Yep.
a chance to see if this will work or not.
You have
Get a
plenty-
year.
Cameron, you're so young in your life. You have so much free time. Please don't make these decisions as if you're a child. That's legitimately child brain.
Just be
I'm
smart
not
about it.
trying to be an asshole about
No,
it, but
yes.
that's so irresponsible.
Austin, you are 100% being an asshole about this.
That's
I don't think
very
I'm an
irresponsible. That is so irresponsible. You're putting
To-
your literal
to-
life on the line because what happens?
at the-
What happens
Yeah,
if you
oh my
drop
God.
the job? What happens if you drop the job? They can't guarantee you come back. You have to find a new job now. Why
I would
you?
have to discuss with my current employer if that's a thing that I could do. Like again, I'm
9
not
times
just
out of
saying.
10, they're gonna say no.
I just said it wouldn't be peace, motherfuckers. I'm out.
Give me a second.
I would have to discuss with my employer and like see how this would work out.
You do realize
Like-
most of the time they're gonna look
You
at
do realize, Austin, that you're being a fucking cunt. Can you stop and let me talk about things? God damn it!
How am I being a cunt?
You are basically just saying I'm coming in and I'm being like, oh, I would like to do this at some point. And you're like, no, you can't do that. That's a dumb thing to do. You are not allowed to do that. Fuck you. Like, stop,
I didn't
Austin,
say that
please.
you're not allowed to do that. I'm saying you're putting your life on the line.
You
with a friend because
just said I'm not allowed to do this.
Okay.
I understand that he's concerned for my well-being.
I'm an asshole. I'm just
Okay.
gonna drop it. That's not cool, dude. I'm literally telling you that I'm worried about you as a friend. That's not what you should do, in my opinion, because
And you
that's
don't
very
don't
risky.
treat your friends
It's-
like this.
All right, if that's what you want to say, go for it. I just think that's really risky, and I would really hate to see that you either A, don't make it as a YouTuber and you drop your career, the career won't take you back.
First off, this is all up in the air anyway. Like, there's
Right.
no saying that this will even happen.
right, but it's still a bad mindset to have. It's a
Where
bad-
I can probably get successful off of doing this. Like, I'm gonna try.
Cameron, obviously the most
The operative word is successful,
yeah, and we're both
and there's no saying that's even gonna happen.
okay, but we're playing around with the idea that it does happen. YouTube as
Sure,
a platform
if it
is
does.
so rise and fall. There's so many big YouTubers that they lose everything because they see something bad one day. They see something,
And then I go back
it's-
into the workforce.
You say it as if it's so easy. It's not.
It's
that
not
easy.
easy. I know it's not. It is. YouTube is scuffed. I'm not saying that I'm just gonna drop everything at the the second the 1 penny mark goes over what I'm currently making at my job. That I'm gonna just drop everything
I'm
and just
making
focus
is-
full time on this. I'm not
The
gonna
point
do
I'm
that.
making is, and I've been saying this over and over, is you have so much time with your life. You're not that desperate for an extra 8 hours of your day. Editing is a process that takes some time, yes, but it's not like you need to have the videos out every fucking day of the week. It's not that stressful. It's live your life, please, is what I'm trying to say.
I'm just-
have a
I'm
job
just
on the
trying to
side.
make sure my
Drop
content
your
is good.
hours. Drop your hours if you want to. Don't fucking leave the job. Don't even bring it up to say, hey, I want to drop the hours. Just say you have a second job on the side. It's that easy. Don't ever drop your job. It's so hard to get a job that actually is meaningful in your life. I would never,
Okay.
ever, in any circumstance, even if I won the lottery, would I drop my current job. because you never know when you're going to run out of money. You never know when the thing that you're working on doesn't work out, and that's the whole the message I'm trying to get across.
I understand that message, and I'm not saying that I'm going to be irresponsible with this. I'm saying that I would toy with the idea.
Also, Derek's deafened and muted, so I'm going to kick him so I can get Alan in here.
Sure, let's get Alan in here.
I hope he doesn't get mad about that.
He'll be fine.
Oh
Hi,
my
Alan.
gosh, career management, the stream. Is that what this is, fellas?
It's evolved into that.
Hey,
Alan, what's your opinion on the Steam controller?
I've never used it before. Isn't it supposed to be like
bad.
it tracks your finger, your thumbs
Yeah, it's
for
got
all like
trackpads.
directional whatever?
Yeah, it's
thing?
got trackpads.
I mean, it's from as far as I know, it didn't catch on. So it's just like, yeah, I don't think people have a high opinion of it. It's just
Yeah, no, I got one and I bought it for like fucking $13, shipping and handling included.
oh wow, it must be pretty bad if it was that much.
Oh yeah, it's 100% dead. Valve is out of stock of them.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I didn't fall for the meme.
I,
It's 100% dead.
I bought the meme at full price because I actually believed in it, and it just did not work. Take it back. The only thing that I liked about it was it made a little hello noise every time you turned it on. It was really cute.
Here's the thing. It works. Like I use it for Minecraft and Dark Souls, and it works. I would much rather use the controller I'm used to, though. It's like switching to like Dvorak keyboarding. Like it works, but you're just so used to the other thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
It makes me think of like this. There was this one controller. It was this humongous thing that goes on your desk. It was like a machine that when you shot like something in a gun in a game, it pushes with a force. Or if you like bump into stuff, it did that.
This is the first time I'm even hearing about this.
Can you like send a link to this? This is so fucking funny.
I forgot. Oh my gosh, let me see if I can find it. But
I gotta step out for a second.
I have to figure out what it was called. My brother was selling them to people too. Maybe it was a pyramid scheme. We had a couple of them. No. I mean, it's not like he freaking lost all his freaking money. But it was just like it was like they're trying to get people to get the technology around for like a controller that you can feel the force of the gun. You can feel the things you bump into. It was kind of experimental, and I'm trying to figure out.
It failed super hard.
I haven't seen it since.
I haven't even heard about this.
Right.
It sounds like a good concept, but I would imagine it's kind of pricey.
It sounds like a bad concept, if I'm being perfectly honest. It sounds like a neat meme, like a neat gimmick, but
just like the Steam controller.
I don't know.
Oh man, I want.
I never thought that the Steam controller would be a fucking innovation for controllers everywhere.
Well, it was trying to sell itself as that.
It really
I thought
did.
it'd be a neat gimmick. Maybe it would work a little bit, but like, eh.
Oh man. I have to
you know what
text
I
my
do
brother,
think is a
be like,
genuine
"Hey,
innovation
what
in
is that thing called?"
controllers?
Motion
What?
controls.
Well, yes, that, but I'm also talking about the Valve Index like controllers, like how those things work.
Aren't those
Well, it's
for
a VR, right?
only?
Yeah, those look fucking rad, dude.
I want VR, dude. I want to have fun in VR.
Funny enough, it's funny that you brought that up. I was looking for stuff on Cyber Monday. There was an entire VR bundle for the new version of Oculus for literally $350. That's probably the cheapest it's ever been. That's probably the best way to get into VR. It's not like PlayStation VR. It's not like Xbox VR. It's full Steam VR for $350, and it's supposed to be better than the model that I have that I paid $600 for. So
I still couldn't afford that.
Also, the Oculus controllers are really neat.
They're
They're
neat,
cool. I like
but
them.
The new Oculus 2 is way better. But
I mean, honestly, I just want to get the Valve Index for those awesome fucking controllers. Like, I could care less what fucking brand of head-mounted display I put on. I want to use those controllers.
I think the coolest thing about the Valve Index is that it has half and quarter presses, while the Oculus VR only has on or off. I'm not sure if you know about that.
I also like. I heard that I saw that the Index has cameras on the outside, so that way you can like look into the real world while you're inside the video game, and it could be possibly used for a bunch of like augmented reality shit and like seeing wireframes of things all around you. It looks rad as hell.
I found it.
Also, Half-Life Alyx, I guess.
Hold on.
Oh, Alan found the thing. I gotta see this.
Is there like an actual trailer for it?
This is the bad.
Oh,
that looks
no.
fake. That looks fake. I don't even
No.
believe that that's real.
Wait,
It
wait,
is
wait, wait,
real.
wait. What is that?
It's a
It's
Nova
a haptic
Falcon.
feedback machine.
Yeah, that's what you call it. The sciencey way of saying it, dude.
Haptic feedback.
It had a
Haptic-
gun,
Oh.
a whole thingy. It was a
Oh.
mouse. It replaced the mouse. It wasn't like a whole controller, of course, but but this thing was big. Sat on your desk like a freaking tank.
You know those.
Did it work?
That actually looks like
Like,
a
did-
real
did-
gun
did this-
too.
Did this thing work like ever?
I mean, it worked. Yeah, you could feel the forces of everything you shot in like a
That's
shooting
actually really
game,
cool. I have to
or what
see
you
it.
bumped
I have to
into,
see
you
that.
feel it.
How much was it? Like 500?
Oh man, I forget the price for it, but it was definitely up in the triple digits.
Yeah, I'd imagine. Jesus Christ, this thing looks awful.
It was too. It's just like you need rooms. You need space for it for sure. It's just like nah.
Oh yeah.
Big.
I mean, I've
It would
played
not
with
work
it.
on my current desk setup.
Definitely played with it before. But we don't have them anymore, of course. But
It's more used for a novelty, just to see that you have it, show it to your friends, and then try to tell yourself every
Yeah.
night when you wake up. Yeah, it's worth the purchase. I can validate the purchase for it.
You mean VR?
you can't replace.
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
replace a mouse.
At least VR, you can actually use it on your own day
No.
to day. I use my VR
Well-
fairly often.
Still, the way it doesn't control just like a mouse. That's the problem. It's like whenever whenever you're going left, you keep you're always turning left until you put it back into the middle. It doesn't control like a mouse.
Apparently,
Oh, so it's like a joystick.
Yeah, just like a joystick, but it's trying to be like a mouse joystick with haptic feedback,
Ooh.
but it just doesn't work well enough. It can't replace a mouse.
I feel like the idea is there, but the execution could have been a lot better because that's just way too.
I would like
clunky.
to see it in action.
that looks like an early 2000s.
Maybe my brother still
prototype.
has it. Maybe my brother
If,
still has
if,
it.
if he still
You know
has
what?
it, I want you to do us a favor and just please demonstrate it for us.
Derek nailed it. Derek nailed it. The first render that you posted looks like a fake like Wii 2 that you would see in like 2009 on YouTube.
I
With
mean,
the
that's
fucking
potentially.
blue text scroll. Like, ugh. It's
It does-
240p also.
It does look like a 3D render.
Apparently,
Yeah.
someone spent 12,000 hours in Destiny 2 earning every single title.
Oh Jesus.
And their season
That's
ranked
not fun.
207.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
I
the
think
new
we-
season starts tomorrow, doesn't it?
Yep.
Uh
So,
Okay.
one interesting thing. Apparently, Saint 14 likes pigeons.
Yeah, that's the name of his ship.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
you know what else comes out tomorrow?
The what?
The
Oh.
Shovel Knight and Below.
Oh, you're right. It's gonna get mailed to me tomorrow. Get my gold
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, I also pre-ordered the Golden Boy. So I was talking with the woman who works at GameStop, and she
Oh,
was like,
no.
"Hey, we're gonna have a couple gold amiibo, like a couple gold Shovel Knights, just sort of on the side, but it's first come first serve. So if you want to get in here and get one," and I didn't tell her that I already pre-ordered one online, so I'm like, "All right, I'll see you December 10th." And my initial plan was to go in and buy a second one and then sell it later for like $50, because maybe it'll be $50. Who knows?
Those are dead
If anything, if anything, I just break even on it and just sell it for the $12.95 or whatever the fuck it sells as retail. So
Yeah.
whatever.
It's officially a scalper.
Yeah, okay. But then I looked at my fucking final schedule, like my final exam schedule, and tomorrow my exam starts at 11 and GameStop opens at 10. So like I'm not going to make it. So I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I don't need it. I'm just going to get the 3-pack that I pre-ordered. I'll be just fine.
Yeah, no, I want to get the back.
I want to rephrase that. How am I wrong that you're a scalper? That's literally what a scalper does. They buy things just to resell them. They're not using it for themselves.
Yeah?
Am I wrong?
No, a
That's
scalper
true.
jacks the price up artificially. I'm not going to do that.
You just said
He's gonna wait for the
you
naturally go up.
literally just said
That
I want
makes
to
it
sell it
better.
for $50. That's
If the price of it becomes $50, like I just said, even not, I just break even and sell it at the retail price.
I just hate
Oh,
scalpers
hey,
in general.
I had a customer today ask me if I could
Hmm.
recommend any maids to them.
No, you
And I
fucking
immediately
didn't.
thought
No,
about
you
Austin.
fucking didn't.
I
No,
mean-
no, you fucking. Where would that ever come up?
No, it was an old woman in her home. Like she lived there by herself. She wasn't like.
Oh, is it the same old woman?
Oh,
No, not that one. Not the one that you're
Okay.
thinking of. Not the one.
Okay,
that, you
different
know.
one.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
her.
different one. Got it. Got
They
it.
wanted
No,
to
this
read
one
them.
like made me lose just as much hope in humanity.
Yeah. Oh, Derek. So I found out that my dad just got a new cable modem for the house.
Oh,
So
no.
hopefully my internet connection will be good enough for me to actually start streaming again.
Oh,
I'd
boy.
very much like that if that were to happen. But the issue then comes with the internet switch, and we're we're still looking at making that happen.
Yeah, because that one you
Um,
have maxed out at 100 megs.
Yeah.
You need to
Yeah.
know, you need to find out what y'all's actual plan is, because that's why your PC is running at the speed that it is.
All right, that makes sense. I'll talk with my dad and see what's going on.
Yeah, you need to find out what y'all's actual speed plan is, because if it's not anything significant, then it's not going to matter a whole much. It's not going to be like too much of a difference.
That's fair.
So.
All right,
But
I'll
wait.
talk to him after the podcast is over, and I'll figure that out.
Okay.
Send you the
But
info.
I can't get a 16 port network switch for free. Without
Okay,
going
then I'll
details.
just buy one. I'll just buy
No.
one.
I still want to try to get you one
Oh boy.
because they're. Oh wait, never mind. I'm not gonna tell you that. You'll just get mad at me
Why?
because they go for about $109.
Okay. I mean, I would, if anything, it's an upgrade for the house, so I'd probably just like split it with my dad. In all honesty. Did you schedule an appointment?
Me when people come up and ask about work.
Yeah. Yeah.
You.
Hey, I ask about work because your stories are interesting, Derek.
I know.
Derek! I'm enjoying a treat, Derek!
Ugh.
I love that video so much! Okay. You know what's funny? You know what's really funny? So earlier today, Nintendo posted like, hey, we're gonna do the fucking Nintendo Indie World and we're gonna show off some indie games tomorrow. I'm like, oh, that's neat. You know, maybe some neat indie announcements, some cool games coming to the Switch. That'd be cool. And then and then you see people who, whether it be for a meme or be it legitimate, they're like, hey, does Smash DLC 5 count as an indie game? It's like, you fucking retards. Oh, there goes Derek.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you guys alive? Were y'all just quiet?
Could y'all not hear me?
I could hear you.
I couldn't hear
Oh.
anybody.
Oh,
That's weird.
Oh,
no.
super.
Well, a synonym for Discord is chaos. So
Yeah, that is true. I get it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
hop off
haha.
whenever Jack gets back so he can have his spot back.
okay, that's fair.
It's just
I
swap
don't
in,
know
swap
how
out
long.
stream.
It's just that for
This,
whatever
this is
reason.
a really weird swap in, swap out stream, but
Oh,
yeah,
it doesn't
whatever.
help. Doesn't help that I was
But
late,
no,
honestly.
work was completely like work asked picked random people on their teams to send home. So I'm home, but I'm still getting paid to sit here and do this.
Oh. Well, then shit. If you're getting paid, then that's pretty good.
What did they find the stream and they realize that you're doing nothing?
They know I'm doing nothing. I'm supposed to be doing nothing.
I was about
Oh,
to
well,
say, I think
you
that's
at
what
least
I'm home
link-
for.
You was sent home.
Do you at least link into the podcast, right? So we have more viewers.
Bro,
No.
deadass.
At the
Why
very
not?
least.
Jason, back when he was still doing like college shit. Well, he's still doing it right now, but I meant like early in the semester, they had nothing to do, and he just put up my stream, and I was like, oh, I'm being streamed to an entire classroom. Oh no. It was really funny because I was like, man, there's a lot of viewers here. There's more than normal. And then Jason was like, oh yeah, that was me.
That was
Oh no.
You didn't say anything questionable to us.
No, I usually don't say anything questionable. Most of the stuff is just I say fuck a lot and I talk
Classroom
about
safe.
Or Pav.
It's
Hmm.
college safe. I've had my college professor say fuck like multiple times throughout the semester.
Yeah, they're
So,
college professors. They don't give a shit.
I currently have plans to drop about $4,000 on something.
Oh,
what?
That. Okay.
So
Oh.
that
Do you want to talk about what it is?
it's my legendary skin.
Yeah, because I know that Roebuck is gonna. Fuck.
Wait,
Okay, I know that Roebuck is gonna do the same thing. He's gonna drop a shit ton of money on one of those.
For
He's not.
what?
He's not going to the same person I'm going to.
I know he's not. He's already talked to me about who he's going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
So
Are we allowed to talk about what it is?
No, let's not. Let's
Fursuit?
not. No. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, they're first.
$4,000.
Yeah, they're very expensive.
Isn't that cheap for fursuit standards?
No.
No, that's
That's
not.
about
okay.
medium range.
That's,
I don't-
A medium? Okay.
Yeah, I've seen some
You
entry
gotta be
level
freaking
ones.
rich.
Yeah, I've seen some entry level ones where it's like just about $1,000.
Yeah.
Does the head and the arms count as a full suit, or is that like a different thing?
It's a partial.
That's a
Mine,
partial.
like,
Yeah.
okay, if you've seen mine, it's partial.
That's diet.
I like
furry.
how Austin instantly knows.
Because I'm friends with Derek and I almost said his real name. Almost said his real name.
You just said his real name.
No,
okay,
no,
I
the
lost-
other
I lost
the
my
other
already.
the
It's
other person's real
Robot.
name.
It's gone.
Yes,
Robot.
I almost said his real name. We've already said
Okay.
Derek's name before he even joined.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it anyway. I didn't notice it. Also, Cameron, I sent you a link. Click on it.
I saw the link. I might not buy that.
I'll just get it for you.
No, you already fucking got me Golden Shovel Knight. Stop it.
But I gotta get you the $80 Joy-Cons. I actually messaged Roebuck about that and like,
Fucking God.
just be like, hey,
Don't
so
do that.
He wants these. He wants these, but he keeps telling me I have to buy him stuff. He's like, well, get it for them anyway.
Derek,
Man,
don't
I love
spend money.
I would really hate it to have a 1-to-1 scale model made in my house. God, it would really suck if I had a 1-to-1 scale made in my house, wouldn't it?
Okay, Austin's doing a fucking meme. I'm being legitimate. Please don't spend money. Please. You already spent enough.
I'm not buying Austin and Maid.
The things
Okay.
you people.
All right, I'll settle for this. Man, it would really suck if I had a Roomba and I could put a maid tiara on it and call it MaidBot and then have it do my floors. Boy, would it really suck to have.
How much is a Roomba?
Yeah, you just
anyway?
can't do it
I've never
because
looked at
Kate
them
would get
anyway.
too mad.
How
They're
much
like,
is a Roomba anyway?
they're like $200, $300 depending on which model you get.
I have not dropped $200 on anybody else. I'm not gonna do that.
Austin, go to Goodwill.
No.
I've been to Goodwill.
I've seen a couple Roombas there.
Yeah, you don't know what's got sucked into those.
Yeah, he's got a.
Okay, genuinely. Oh, I'm gonna talk about Goodwill. All right, so I had an acting class.
Oh, no.
All right, and for my acting class, I had
Welcome
to.
Goodwill, where you may or may not get an STD.
Anyway,
Best ad ever.
it was fucking awful. Anyway, so in this acting scene that I had to do for my final, which was today, I had to dress as, or I played an evangelical who was trying to convert a man who, it's the religion argument, right? Where it's like one guy is super religious and believes, and the other guy just totally doesn't, and they have a back and forth about it. And for my costume, I don't have a button-up shirt. I don't have like dress pants. I don't have dress shoes. I don't have any of that, right? And I wanted to go like full church boy. Like I have a button-up shirt, but it's like a dark gray. Like it wouldn't fit church boy aesthetic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I go to Goodwill yesterday after work, and I bought a button-up shirt, a nice pair of dress pants that actually fit me really well, and a pair of dress shoes, and a Bible. Spent $21.
Nice.
I was very happy with that.
I'm pretty sure you
I was
can find
very
a
happy
Bible
with how
for
that
free
turned out.
somewhere.
Well, I just talked about this shit, Derek. The Nindies presentation.
Nindies!
But yeah,
I gotta work
the
tomorrow.
Bible was only like $1, and I don't have one here, so just
Dollar store
whatever.
Bible.
Speaking of the Bible,
Yeah.
did y'all hear about that game that recently is getting released?
Oh, the Jesus Simulator.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just a
Heard
reskin
about
of
it.
Doom 2. Oh, I love video games. They're great. Have you guys seen that game, Wrath of Aeon? Wait, no. Wrath Aeon of Ruin?
No.
I really want to play
Okay,
Axe
it-
Verge now.
It's a really cool looking first person shooter from the Quake era, and it's made in the fucking id Tech 1 Quake engine. And it looks like it was made in like the fucking late 90s, and I that game makes me so happy because it just looks cool. It looks ugly. I love it.
Rude.
I like the old low poly, low texture graphic or low res graphics, low res textures. Excuse me, low poly, low res textures aesthetic of the late 90s. I like it a lot.
Apparently, Houndish made a video about all the new weapons coming in the next season pass.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was coming out.
Yeah, it's $10.
I'll pop in for a little bit, see what's going on. Maybe if there's cool things going on.
got you.
What
I
is
got
coming
you.
to the next season?
I got
Fuck
you.
off. Fuck off. What is actually coming to the next season?
Hang on. I'll send you. I'll send you the twab. The twab.
What the fuck is a twab?
Oh
week at Bungie.
no!
Oh, okay.
This week at Bungie. This week at Butthole.
Cool.
This week at Bungie.
This week
has
at
been a
Bungie.
thing.
This week at Bungie, we're spiteful that the Master Chief Collection came out, so we're just going to ignore it happened. I'm kidding.
No, they actually put a few of their developers posted on Twitter about talking about because some of them posted about how that's the last game they played as a civilian, which is
A
weird
civilian?
to say. I don't like the way they use that term because
Wait.
before they became developers for like.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There's
I thought
the
you meant
calendar.
like
Here's the
the
calendar.
only
here's
the.
that.
Fuck. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Derek. Go
I
ahead,
posted
Derek.
the calendar in general, and here's a link to the TWAB itself that talks about, and it also has the patch notes in there for the patch notes I sent you that I flooded you with.
Oh yeah.
Missile.
The only thing that stood out to me was that Code of the Missile got a buff, and I'm very happy about it. Anyway,
Yeah.
the only time I've ever heard the phrase civilian be used is in a military term.
I know.
So I'm like, wait, did they like join the military before, like right after playing Halo Reach? It's like, oh no, they're just being
No.
weird about it. All right,
Being a
sure.
game dev feels like being in the military because they never sleep.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So the modding for Halo Reach is like, it's getting weird. It's getting Gmod levels at this point already.
I booted up Halo Reach yesterday for the first time, and it immediately asked me, hey, do you want to boot either in like the normal stable version of the game with anti-cheat, or do you want to boot into the less stable no anti-cheat variation for modding? And I'm like, oh fuck yeah, that's an amazing thing to put in the game.
Yeah,
Like I love that feature.
They're being very mod friendly.
I love it.
You can. Somebody's already ported all the firefight maps in the custom games. You can forge on them, and AI will spawn in custom games. So it becomes a team
Sweet.
versus team, and they interact with the forge physics. And right now,
Sweet.
yeah. So and somebody, because right now you can use a mod to enable the original version of Forge, which they have a new version coming out next year. But
Next. Well, yeah. I was about to say next year. Oh wait, this year's almost over.
yeah, it's December 9th. Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
about to be 1 year closer to death.
Yeah, one day I will die. Oh man,
I had to call
Is it
also
already
fiber
5?
today.
Just about.
Wow. You
Why do I
said
keep
you
getting
shoot through
pinged?
fiber cables?
I had to crawl through fiberglass.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so my arms are burning.
Hey Derek,
Well.
did you know that polar bear fur is fiber optic?
Yeah, you can use it for data transfer.
Yeah.
Did y'all,
That's
Give
not
me your
true though.
polar bears. Mm.
That's not true though.
did y'all already talked about your game of the year stuff?
Actually, we didn't get to that. Alan, what is
You know what my
what is
game
your
of the
game of the
decade
year?
is?
What?
Well, as I discovered when you post that list, I have played a total of 4 games created this year.
Yeah, right.
I can't afford those $60 to $40. I can't afford that. But
Yeah.
okay, fine. Luigi's Mansion 3 it is. No, I really just don't have a list. I don't have a list. There's been some good ones,
Wow.
but like
Do you have a list of the decade?
of the decade is still like
That's still a thing you got to think about. Yeah.
yeah, it's still something. Actually, let me get those. Well, you got the 2019 list. I can actually look at the previous year's list too, right?
I think the game I've played most this decade is Skyrim.
Yeah, I believe it.
So I think my game of the decade is Skyrim.
The one I played the
mean,
most
yeah.
this decade is a good question. It's not a
I know the one that I played the most this decade. It's fucking Minecraft. Easy.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, my
Like,
favorite
I-
screenshot.
yeah.
No, my favorite screenshot going around the internet is what games started during this decade. What games I'm playing ending at the end of the decade. It's just Minecraft, Halo Reach, Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's Minecraft. It's I guess the one,
It's like
one I most
within-
played this decade.
So, like, this decade for video games has been weird because we're playing the same damn games at the end of the decade that we started
Yeah.
playing at the beginning of the decade. That's actually really bad.
That's
We're
It's-
not playing
well, 'cause-
newer
that's not the case for me. I swap out my games almost like every 6 months.
because you can afford them.
Well, 'cause
Austin
it's-
over here.
Like a decade ago, games were in a very interesting spot where it was like the N64 Dreamcast kind of era where the games were just starting to get like really good and 3D technology was just starting to like really become a thing.
Not
And-
no, it wasn't.
Wait a minute, are you telling me that
2002?
Half-Life Alex?
2010, where Halo Reach
Oh,
came
shit.
out. You're telling me that's where we
No,
just started getting
okay,
good at
no.
3D?
Hold on. No.
Xbox
Listen.
360 and PS3
Oh,
were already
no.
on the market.
Listen, my brain had an aneurysm and I thought that it was fucking 2010 again. Okay, calm down.
So you went back 20
Oh!
years.
Oh, I'm so fucking stupid.
So you went back.
Oh, I'm gonna
20
tear my
years
own head
instead of
off.
10 years.
Anyway, a lot of the games that are being remade are just like getting graphical fidelity and graphical bumps, unless you're Dark Souls Remastered, in which case you're getting nothing.
No.
Yeah,
Well, no.
just
Dark Souls Remastered, you get a bonfire for Vamos.
Pre-installed mod, basically.
Yeah, and an extra bonfire.
Whoa.
The lighting looks slightly better. Oh well. All right, I feel like we should wrap up this stream. I feel like we can take some questions from chat if they want to ask any questions, or I'm gonna go onto the question board or the questions tab in Austin's Discord, and I'll start reading off something if chat does not want to ask anything. So I'm gonna give
Anybody
it a
in
little
chat
bit.
want me to bring fiber to their house? No.
Oh my god, I would love fiber actually. Fuck.
I've got so many, dude. I'm one of like 10 people in this part of Texas trained in fiber,
Oh jeez.
and like this area, like I'm not using any of those skills in this area. That sucks ass. Do you remember that meme I
Oh, well.
posted? Like me whenever I get a fiber job.
Oh
it's, like,
god, it
this
was a
challenge.
while ago.
Yeah.
It was a while ago. Hold on, I'm looking for questions right now. Fuck, I'm not seeing anything. Hold on. Okay, how about maybe we haven't done this one? Oh no, we have done this one. Okay, and then here's a conversation between. Fuck, there's a conversation between Kat and Ken. In a zombie apocalypse, what would your weapon of choice be and why?
All right. Well, really quick, Jagged is back, so I might let him
Yes.
take his spot back.
Sure, go ahead.
But it was nice.
It was good having you on here.
Yeah,
It's
it's
good
nice
having
to
you
part
on
of the
here,
stream,
Oliver.
even just a little bit, because my job freed me up for a little bit. It allowed me to come home.
You have a wonderful day, Derek.
I will. If you are doing anything after the stream, I'll probably jump in.
We might.
Like
I don't know. We'll see.
Overwatch.
We'll see. All right, later.
What a weapon,
All
eh?
right. Let's get Jagged back on. And then I'll ask the question again.
Okay. Fair enough. I have to think about it too. I mean, think of something like, oh, then, well, a gun would be freaking amazing, but guns.
Well, yeah, but like which gun? That's the thing.
I don't know my guns. I never even fired one.
Oh, really? You never fired a gun before?
No, I guess I really should go to a shooting range or whatever you call it, or however you start shooting guns
It's a
Legally.
fun experience.
legally.
It's a fun
And-
experience. Yeah, you got to do it legally. Obviously. Okay, so we're actually about to wrap up the podcast, Jagged. I'm sorry.
I
that you had
made
to
it
come
just
back,
in
like,
time to be late.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, boy.
The question that I'm asking, I'm pulling from the question tab, is in a zombie apocalypse, what would your weapon of choice be and why?
See, here's the thing. I wouldn't put up with that.
You just
so
off
I
yourself.
I would shoot myself.
Jagged's stand ability would be the one from part 5 where he can't activate it unless he dies.
Just
Part-
kill myself to kill you.
Oh, I
You'd
think it
be
was part
notorious
5.
VIG.
Oh wait, no, that guy. Yeah, he's freaking.
Yeah.
Fucking, but like I had this discussion with my parents because they love The Walking Dead, and
Yeah.
my mom specifically is like, Daryl has the best weapon because it's silent and you can reuse the ammo. It's so cool and great. And my dad's like, yeah, but what if you just had a fucking Desert Eagle and you could just blow him up with one shot? And I'm like, yeah, but what if I just don't want to put up with that and I want to fucking off myself? And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
They both could do that.
Well,
Wow.
My parents were like, we watched The Walking Dead, so we'd be like 100% ready to go. Like we'd have a plan and everything. I'm like,
yeah, okay.
I just don't want to put up with that. I don't want to live in a world where I can't take a shower every day.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nah, I'd take that advantage to have it man me up, dude. I'm freaking.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm not ready for it. It's like live and adapt, and then probably die. Painful.
I would
but-
at least try. I would see what would happen.
But if I make it out, yeah, I'd be freaking. I feel like I'd be a different person.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Maybe better, maybe worse.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, there's a good question from Prime. Favorite anime of the decade? I'm going to avoid saying JoJo.
It's okay.
Decade.
I don't know.
Wait, no. I guess it's something from a series that started not even in the decade, but still had
Does it have to be released in this decade, or could it just be something that we watched in this decade?
I would assume
It had
some
a
of you
couple
released.
seasons. It had a couple parts made in the decade, but it's also technically really old as a series.
What is it?
Lupin the Third.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, Lupin the Third. I figured.
Well, okay, but that's a long-running series. But I'll say Mob Psycho 100.
Yeah, that's a
I still
solid.
haven't watched that yet.
My
Please
absolute
do.
thing.
I need to. Yeah.
Probably either one of 2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2 or 3.
Ken, I'm assuming you just joined, so go ahead and say what you think it is, because I just said what mine was. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Dragon.
he did.
It's a tie between Hellsing Ultimate. I think it came out this decade. I'm pretty sure it did.
Hellsing came out this decade, yes.
And then Gurren Lagann,
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure that did as well. I think that was 2012.
I was just gonna say everything by Studio Trigger because fuck, man.
And Steingate, because Steingate.
Oh, by the way, I was meaning to ask you. I was browsing Steam and I saw Steingate the game. Is it any good?
Oh, there are 3. They're visual novels. There's
Oh,
Steingate.
they're not games. They're
They're not real games.
They're
Hey,
They're visual novels. There's Steins Gate, Steins Gate Zero, which is like an alternate timeline, but also a sequel, but also a explanation for a series of. It's weird, but it's really good, and it wraps up the story in a nice big old bow that makes you cry. And then there's Steins Gate Elite, which is a remaster, redo, rethink of Steins Gate that adds a bunch of shit that make it better, but it costs a lot more because it was really big and expensive to make. And there's like hundreds of hours for each of those in content.
Visual novels are fucking a ride and a half.
Yeah, just don't like touch the Fate ones because there's like 50 of them, and it's
When's
all
the Hot
really
Tofu
weird.
Boyfriend Steam?
Never.
No.
Let's play Hot Tofu Boyfriend.
Haha,
You
date
can
bird.
play that.
Funny
Let's
gimmick.
date the one. Let's date the one that has a cleaver underneath his wing for some reason and kills you.
Edgy.
Yeah. Anyway,
Boy.
Yeah.
I guess
We're
my
gonna have
answer for that would be fucking sorry. I guess my answer
Go
for
ahead.
that would be along the lines of like a Studio Trigger, just like Kill la Kill, Gurren Lagann. I have yet to see Promare. I really want to see Promare.
Don't fuck with Promare fans. We haven't seen the movie.
Yeah. I've seen those posts.
Actually, just wait until it's on Blu-ray because turns out all the Fujoshi that go there to see it are disgusting and they won't shut the fuck up and it ruins the movie experience.
What is a Fujoshi?
I have no idea what that is. man.
Women who obsess over gay, like actually to a disgusting point.
Oh yeah, I know a couple people like that.
Hell yeah, brother.
I have
Anyway,
Exterminate.
no witness.
ooh, you know what was a really standout anime that I watched? Castlevania.
That was really good. I
Oh,
want
yeah.
that,
Castlevania was amazing.
I'm glad to hear.
the director for it said that he really wants to do a Berserk one, but they have to give him the rights to do so. And
He also said I think he also said he wanted to do a Devil May Cry one.
he did, and he would do a good job. It would fit.
He
the
would do
style.
it, but he would do it right. Yeah.
They better
boy.
bring in Peter Stormare for no reason, like they did for the fucking second season. I love
Okay.
Peter Stormare.
Okay,
All
so
I'm saying is,
technically-
all I want is a Metroid fucking anime.
it's never gonna happen. Metroid's dead.
Just
I wish
anything
it was.
Metroid related, bro. That's
Don't
all I
say
fucking
that.
want.
Prime 4, Prime 4,
Ugh.
Prime 4.
Bro,
Maybe at the Game Awards.
Alright, I was about to bring that up. It's this Thursday. I'm streaming the Game Awards just for the sake of. I'm very hopeful we'll see Prime 4 news.
Well,
We're gonna
sorry.
see DLC character 5.
I'm extremely hopeful because the thing is, it's been a full year. It's been a full year since they did the whole rework.
You're gonna be disappointed.
I'm probably gonna be
Yeah.
disappointed, but last year during the Game Awards they had Metroid Prime shirts on, and I was like, yeah, they're gonna do Metroid stuff, and then they did it. I was very happy about it.
What the fuck
Hey,
is this?
Speaking of,
What the fuck? What the fuck is this? When did
well,
this get released?
While I was gone, did you guys talk about the Game Awards and the nominations
No.
and stuff?
No,
I don't
we
remember
didn't-
nominations.
Apparently, they all suck, which I find really funny. But
Well, you know Death Stranding is gonna win Game of the Year.
yeah, lot of people are making that joke, and I 100% believe it. But like a lot of the categories where indie games shine because they can go their own direction away from AAA, which is just follow the sequence of events. It has to look like this, and then all that.
Yeah.
They can like do all that shit. They only nominated 2, and they were like not even the best indie games, like in terms of those categories.
Which ones
Yeah,
were on there?
Where are the fucking nominations?
Yeah, just give us the if someone can.
I'm bringing them up right now. Hold on. 2019 nominees full list. This is on a website. I want the official. There we go. The official nominations on the official Game Awards website. Perfect.
Oh, sweet.
Let me see.
That.
Game of the year. I'm gonna list
Link
them off.
that.
Okay, sure. I'll link it.
I just want to follow along. Did you read it?
The Game of the Year nominations are Control, Death Stranding, Resident Evil 2.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, right. Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, Smash Ultimate, and The Outer Worlds.
I've only connected with 2 of those games in that list. That's really putting me in for a good spot.
I mean, I hear Sekiro is very, very good. I just haven't actually put the time into it.
I enjoy Sekiro. The thing is, I just don't have the patience for it because the skill ceiling is the hardest in the entire Soul series. Because it's not a
right.
Souls game.
That makes me excited. I want to learn that game.
It is the hardest out of all of them because it takes. Because originally people were like, "Oh, you play slow, you play methodical," and then Bloodborne came in and said, "No, play fast." And then Sekiro's like, "No, not play faster."
Okay.
Yeah.
But
that's
think
actually
harder.
rad. If I played my first Souls game, or like Souls, like whatever you call it,
you should play
I'd try
Dark
to pick
Souls
that
1.
one. No, I should start with the hardest. I should start with Sekiro.
Start with
That's
Sekiro
all
as
I
your
have
first?
no skills. I have no.
It only gets easier.
I would love to get an experiment going along with like, hey, have you ever played a Soul series game? No. All right, play Sekiro. Beat Sekiro. Now go play Dark Souls 1.
Ooh.
And then see how that translates.
That'd be interesting.
Here's the thing. If you want to play a good Souls-like game, might I recommend Metroid Prime? Dark Souls is just a Metroid game.
No, it's a Berserk game.
Thank you.
It's a Berserk game. Excuse me, but structurally, it's very similar to Metroid.
Funny thing about Berserk, the creator of it, everyone kept giving him shit because the fucking, updates are infamous. It's like, hey, you want a Berserk this decade? Fuck you.
Oh, man.
He said he would ramp up production, really stick to it. And then there's a website that tracks the progress, and we're not getting one this month, and it's been 2 months.
No. Should I read off the rest of the nominations?
I fucking had it with this old man, but yeah, please continue. Some of these categories are hilarious.
Action game is Apex Legends, Astral Chain.
Bruh. Okay, Astral Chain was actually really
Warfare?
good. No, please, no.
Devil May Cry 5, Devil May Cry 5, Devil May Cry 5, Devil May Cry 5, DMC 5, please, yes. Gears 5, and Metro Exodus.
Bruh, imagine putting Gears on there, the one that flopped the hardest, where all the fans literally said this game sucks ass. Why the fuck was this even launched? Yeah, let's put that on the nomination.
Hold on. Real fast, I just saw a chat message from Alan, and I really want to bring this back just for 1 sec. I really want to see Space Dandy. We're going to continue on with video games.
Yeah, see that.
Action Adventure. We got Borderlands 3.
Don't say it out loud. Randy Pitchford gets paid every time it's mentioned.
We got Control, Death Stranding, RE2, Link's Awakening. This is so funny how a lot of these games are just remakes.
You're right.
Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice.
Think of that.
Okay, Best Art Direction. We have Control. God, I really want to play. I've been wanting to play Control, but all these nominations are fuck. Maybe I really should. Death Stranding, Glee. Excuse me. Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Are you talking about GRIS?
Yeah, that's how it's pronounced. It's pronounced Gris.
It's Gris.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said
Where's the
Gris.
variety?
What do you mean, Jagged? You said Gris.
I'm making
Yeah,
meat.
Jagged said Gris.
Oh, I thought you were trying to correct. I was like, no, it's Gris. I'm like, no, he said it right.
Okay.
I read it the exact way it's going to be read at the Game Awards.
Oh,
God. Sayonara Wild Hearts, Sekiro, and Link's Awakening. God, I love the art for Link's Awakening. What? Monka TOS. Best audio design. It's literally all the same shit that I just said before. There's nothing new.
Why?
Best community support. Apex Legends, Destiny 2,
no.
Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Siege.
I fucking hate this. This is so cringe.
No, keep going.
Okay.
Should I go
is
to
hurting.
Content Creator of the Year?
Yes.
I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
Who are these people?
I'm going to cry.
Who are these people?
Courage.
Who are they?
Dr. Lupo.
These-
Ewok.
These sound made up.
GREFG. Grefig.
These all sound made up.
And Shroud.
I think I've heard of Shroud.
Why is Shroud listed twice on there again? Why? He was there last year. Please, he didn't win last year for a
Esports,
reason.
I don't care.
Yeah. I forgot
Okay,
about that one.
Esports Game of the Year. Esports Game of the Year.
No, esports coach.
Oh
Pronounce all the
man,
names.
I can't wait for Apex Legends and Fortnite to be relisted.
Guess what? It's not Apex Legends. We have Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Fuck off! The game is like 10 years old.
That game came out 10 years ago. We got Dota 2. Again,
What?
came out a fucking eternity ago.
Oh my god, I'm gonna make fucking lose it.
Fortnite, League of Legends, and Overwatch.
Not made this year. None of it.
I'm lost. I'm done. There's so many fucking games that came out, and you're really gonna scrape the bottom of the barrel. You're gonna
And
pull in
there's
games
like
from 10 years
esports
ago.
hosts.
There's
There's esports player.
Okay,
There's
real quick,
esports team.
real quick. Could you imagine being the devs of fucking Counter-Strike? You probably already left the company by now. You moved on to another job. Like, hey, come back. We're just now getting
you work at
awards.
No, you work at Valve. That means you're just like, I'm gonna fart around in VR for like a week, and then I'm just gonna go do whatever I want because we're Valve and we have no structure.
I can't fucking fathom how this is going to go down.
Here's
Ooh.
best
And
family game.
I'm mad. You know what I'm mad about? The Tetris effect isn't anywhere on this.
I know. Art direction didn't have that. Why?
Yeah, it's weird.
That art direction of that game is so fucking astounding. It legitimately made me in tears of how fucking beautiful that game is. It was such a fucking great game.
Not to
Holy
mention audio
shit.
design.
Audio
Wasn't it on
design,
design?
thank you.
Yeah, the
My
music was cool.
fucking god, I can go on about this game.
But not now.
All right, you want to know what's totally expected but also really funny to see?
Family game.
Family game.
Nintendo category.
The Nintendo category.
This is which Nintendo game is the best? Every single game in this category is a Nintendo game.
Every single
Luigi's Mansion 3, Ring Fit Adventure, Mario Maker 2, Smash Ultimate, and Yoshi's Crafted World.
That's literally just
Okay, yo, I want to talk about best fighting game. Holy shit!
Is there actually a best fighting game on here?
There are some fucking picks in here.
It's
All right,
Dead
we
or
got Dead
Alive Beach Volleyball.
We got Dead or Alive 6. We have Dead or Alive 6.
Hey, bro, all I'm saying
have
is
Mortal
the only
Kombat
reason
11.
we own Dead or Alive 6 in 2019 so you can get the titty mods. That's all I'm saying.
We got Mortal Kombat 11. We got Samurai Showdown. Samurai Showdown is actually a really good one.
Hey, look, all I'm saying
Smash
is I'm going to pick
Ultimate.
up Samurai Showdown because it's got a maid in there.
There's Smash Ultimate, which cool. You
Smash
know what the
Ultimate's
last
gonna
one
win.
is?
It's going to win.
You want to know what the last one is?
Best
The last
Subway
one
game.
is fucking Jump Force.
Why? Yeah, I've seen it.
Why is Jump Force nominated
I forgot
for
that
best
they
fighting game?
existed. Because there's a lot of
You
weebs,
can
bro.
have okay. You know what? It's fair. You can have Jotaro beat the shit out of Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh. Best fighting game of the year.
Dio, because Dio's actually in there too.
Oh yeah, that
Actual
too. So is
question.
Jotaro.
Actual question. I know we all
Yeah.
know Smash is gonna win,
Yeah.
Yes.
but if it wasn't on there, how much do you want to
it
think?
wasn't?
Samurai
A bunch
Showdown.
of how much do you think a
It's
bunch
gonna
of
be Jump
JoJo
Force.
fags are going to
Yeah.
vote for this for Jump Force so hard just because Jotaro and Dio are in it?
That's
Or
really
like
true.
you can play, or because people who don't like play fighting games or really understand fighting games go in and it's like Jump Force. That's the game where I press buttons and then Dio punches Yugimoto. Like
I recognize these characters.
yeah, it's one of
Having a
those.
Good time.
Okay,
Which is
so
really
here,
bizarre that Cross Tag Battle wasn't on there, considering it also came out.
So here is a really interesting category. I like the idea of this category. I don't like how it's presented. This category is
Oh.
fresh indie game presented by Subway. Yes,
Presented by Subway.
it
of
literally
all
says
the-
right next
Of all the
to the words fresh indie game.
Bro, that's
Anyway.
cringe. That is so cringe.
Recognizing
That
a
is
new
actually
independent studio that released its first game in 2019.
cringe. It's
I'm
oh
hungry now.
specifically its
Yeah.
first game. That's
Their
not a
first
lot of
game.
indie games. That's not a lot.
These?
Dude, there are 6 nominations.
That's probably the only 6 that launched their first game this year.
I really hope
We got
Untitled
we got
Goose Game doesn't win.
Zaum, We got
Never heard of
Zaum
it.
for Disco Elysium.
Never heard of it.
We've got Nomada Studio for Gris.
Okay.
We got Dead Toast Entertainment for My Friend Pedro.
Not bad. Okay.
We got
I didn't realize that
Mobius
was their
Digital for
first.
Outer Wilds.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fair.
Which
That's
is
probably
Christ,
gonna
I
win.
need to play Outer Wilds.
It's probably
Christ, I
gonna
need to
win.
play that game. We have Mega Crit for Slay the Spire, which if you guys haven't
pretty
played Slay
good.
the Spire yet, that game is rad.
I know
love
the egg
It's
plays
on my
it.
list.
He does. The
Oh
egg
no,
does play.
it's gonna be the winner in the end, there, isn't it? Oh,
And then we have House for Untitled Goose Game.
If it wins, I'll shoot
Oh my
myself.
fucking
That's
God.
gonna be the winner.
I'll
I
swallow
don't-
a goddamn shotgun.
No. Let me say this right now. Unpopular
You'll
opinion.
pour a shotgun?
I'm so fucking. The reason why I didn't play Untitled Goose Game is because of how fucking much of a meme it is.
I
it
like.
is.
If I have to describe this game in one phrase, I would say it's millennial humor. The game.
It's funny goose, haha. I like that. I like simple
it's-
games every now and then.
It's so
It
fucking.
should get an award.
It was fun to watch, but I can't ever imagine me playing it.
No.
'Cause,
Yeah,
once
like
you've
this-
seen it,
All right.
why bother playing
So
it?
here's the direction. Here's the nomination that I'm like, I know this game isn't gonna win, but I still hope it does. This one is game direction. The games on here are Control, The Winner, Death Stranding, Resident Evil
Yeah.
2, Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, and Outer Wilds. I have yet to play Outer Wilds. I've been following this game for like, I want to say 4 or 5 years, and I've been rooting for this game in the background. And I have yet to buy it because Epic. But I'm probably gonna break my thing where I just play Outer Wilds on Epic because I really fucking want to play this game.
And then
All right,
you buy it on Epic
here's
and
where
then
we
on
get the
Steam.
pretentious artsy bullshit. You guys want pretentious artsy bullshit?
I don't
Here
know.
we go.
Oh my goodness,
Games
this list.
for impact.
Okay.
For thought-provoking games with pro-social meetings or messages.
Oh no.
You know what that
None of-
means.
Any game that
Life
had
is
a
Strange
any game that
2.
had transgenders or another race that's not white.
Okay, so the nominations are Concrete Genie. I don't even know what that is. Gris, again. Kind Words. I don't know what that is.
What the fuck is kind
Life is
words?
Strange 2. I don't know.
Name.
Life is Strange 2 and Sea of Solitude. Straight up, when I saw the trailer for this game at E3 like last year, it looked interesting. I didn't even know it came out.
Oh
These
yeah,
are fun
and
games.
then
I'm,
they
I'm
like
surprised.
These are fun. I'm fine.
I'm surprised
I like-
that was a thing.
Okay, best indie game.
We're
Best
getting
indie
there.
game.
Did you
All right.
say best indie
Outs-
game already?
Yeah,
No, there are
but that one was
there are two different indie game categories.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
By the way,
That's-
whoever wins the Subway one better like implement the Subway sandwich in their game. Just saying.
That'd be really funny. Okay,
All right,
best indie game. Number 1, Baba Is You. Yes, I love this game so much.
that one wins for me.
Disco Elysium. Katana Zero. Straight up, y'all need to play Katana Zero.
Wait a minute.
I would like.
I've heard of
Katana
this
Zero
one.
To get up. Yeah, it's a really cute game. I like it. Cute in the sense that
Cute?
it puts a lot of art and passion into these pixels.
manslaughter's cute.
Exactly.
put a lot of
I love it
passion
when the
in
little girl
pixels.
dies.
I was
Anyway.
referring to the fact that there's a fucking. Oh my god! What's the fucking people that sit behind a desk and they greet you and you walk up to them?
Secretary.
Receptionist. There's a really cute receptionist who thinks that you're a
Yeah, okay.
cosplayer, and she's like really cute.
Yeah.
And she's just a bunch of pixels. It's not
So,
fair.
yeah,
it's not
so you
fair.
like Katana Zero for the cute girl, but you don't like Pokemon for the cute girl. That's weird. All right, Outer Wilds is
Because
the next one,
I never
and then
played the
Untitled
game.
Goose
I
Game.
don't know what the characters do or say. Why? Okay, I'm just not gonna do this.
Outer Wilds and Untitled Goose Game are the last two for independent game. All right, you guys want to hear about fucking mobile games?
No,
No.
skip it.
The number one, the first nomination is Call of Duty Mobile. I'm skipping this. Okay, multiplayer. Here we go. First nomination, Apex Legends.
Bruh.
Next is that game that I cannot say its name of, or else Randy gets money.
We don't need him winning. I don't want him to do
Third
that
game.
on the stage.
Third game, Modern Warfare.
Ha!
Bruh.
Fourth game, Tetris 99.
Oh yeah. I would be up there for that. Yeah.
If Effect can't be
the
on
next
there, it's that one.
Next one is Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Bruh.
That
Don't
came
do
out
that.
this year.
Yeah, and it fucking flopped.
It
A lot
sounds
of
like
these games are just that came out this year.
Yeah, right. Okay, and then narrative. Guess which game is nominated for best narrative?
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding, right?
A Plague Tale: Innocence.
Probably.
Gotcha.
A Plague Tale: Innocence.
Never heard of
And
it.
then Control,
Yeah, that's
And then Disco Elysium. And
Why
then
is
The Outer
Disco
Worlds.
Elysium like the 5th game in every category?
It's a cool game, I guess. And then Death Stranding.
Oh, that's good.
I've never heard of Disco Elysium.
It's
It's pretentious.
I'm gonna
Dis-
fucking look it up on
Disco
Steam right
Elysium.
now.
Disco Elysium is an RPG in which there's no combat.
I don't
That's
know.
that's the best description I can give
I
you.
don't know how I feel about this already.
Okay.
Oh
Best ongoing
shit!
game.
GTFO's on sale now? Did it just come out? Oh,
Wait, what
it
is-
just entered early access. Oh fuck!
game?
It's literally today. Literally
oh,
today.
what-
It's
What the
GTFO.
fuck? What are you talking
GTFO.
about? What's GTFO? What
The
is that?
fucking it's the horror shooter game that's like Left 4 Dead but scary.
Oh.
Did
Alright,
they,
maybe later.
they,
Anyway.
they just announced this shit like fucking last year. I thought they killed the
Okay.
game off.
I'm gonna finish up with these nominations. There's
Anyway,
only
yeah,
a few left.
Disco Elysium. What the fuck is this shit?
Okay. Best ongoing game. Apex Legends. Jesus Christ, I hope that fucking
These
loses.
are all MOBAs and mass multiplayers.
Destiny 2, Final
Yay!
Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Siege.
Ew,
No
Siege.
opinion.
I wonder what game Austin's vote has.
Yeah, right.
I
Best
imagine me
performance,
voting-
I don't care.
Imagine
No,
me
no,
voting.
Mads
That's-
Mikkelsen and Norman Reedus.
Guess what? They're
Yeah.
both on there.
Yeah.
Best role-playing game: Disco Elysium, Final Fantasy 14, Kingdom Hearts 3, Monster Hunter World Iceborne, yay, and Outer Worlds.
I'm just feeling so
Rad.
out of touch with these games. I'm not even joking.
Best score and music: Cadence of Hyrule. I agree
Okay.
with that. Death
Wow.
Stranding. No. Devil May Cry 5. Yes. Devil May Cry 5.
What the fuck is
Hold
this
on,
person?
hold on,
Who the
hold on.
Who the fuck is this person? Tony Lemon, YT Superstar. Oh no, it's gonna be somebody who fucking followed me. Did they join me into the Discord? Hold on. Keep talking. I'm gonna.
Cameron, I hope you know
Yes.
that Devil May Cry definitely deserves to win because I've listened to the soundtrack, but it won't.
Yes.
Only because the people that are going because you gotta. I don't know if it's at the bottom.
They
or
don't
if
like
it's at
metal.
The top. No. I don't know if it's at the bottom or the top, but audience score only counts as 10% of the votes. And the
Yeah.
people that are going to vote, you know for a fact, are going to be bad at Devil May Cry. And the stigma with Devil May Cry's music is that you have to be good for the music to be good.
Yeah.
That's why
Kingdom Hearts 3, no.
And no
Sayonara
Tetris Effect.
Wild Hearts.
No Tetris Effect. No Sonic Mania. I don't like it.
Nope.
But Cadence Hyrule. That's like when I went.
Did
Best
Sonic
sports
Mania
and
come out
racing
this
game?
year?
Yeah. No, last year.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
was it
what I
last
thought.
year? Oh, I'm an idiot. Never mind.
Yeah.
But no Tetris Effect.
Sports
Maybe-
slash
maybe-
racing game.
Maybe next time don't go into my DMs and expect me to call you, little piece of shit. You blocked me on Discord, but I know you still in stream, asshole. Fuck off. Suck a dick.
Anyway,
Very
best sports
cool.
and racing games.
Very
I don't
cool.
care about any of these except Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel. That looks neat.
Yeah.
Best strategy game: Age of Wonders, Anno 1800, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Total War 3 Kingdoms, Tropico 6, and Wargroove. Wargroove looks neat. I like that game.
So somebody DM'd me because apparently they don't like me having a podcast, and they said, "Nope, I'm taking over your podcast." And they're like, "Hey, I'm calling you." And I'm like, "Hey, this is me ignoring you calling me." And they just
Anyway,
start fucking
best
yelling.
best VR slash AR game: Asgard's Wrath, Blood and Truth, Beat Saber. When did No Man's Sky add VR support?
like
Huh?
this year.
Okay, sure.
That was like their,
And then
their
Tro-
that was like their rebuild.
And then Trover saves the universe. And then
God,
that's it.
can Justin Roiland just stop existing for like 2 years so I can?
Here's the thing. I actually really want to play Trover just because I want to have the humor of Rick and Morty without Rick and Morty.
I just don't like Rick and Morty because I don't enjoy the whole "Hey guys, we're being quirky, therefore it's funny."
I am watching the newest season only because they said that they could only make half of a season this time because they just can't take it anymore.
Really?
Wait, for what?
For Rick and Morty, half
yeah.
the season you deserve, all the season we could handle. They literally
Alright.
don't want to do this anymore. And then-
Good, because it's a
Yeah.
fucking nightmare. I don't enjoy. I tried watching season 1 and I couldn't get through it. It's so fucking redundant.
I like it for
Oh.
retarded humor sake, but I did get the shits of season 3. I like halfway through, I'm just like, I don't enjoy this.
It has to stop. It's getting too long.
You know what?
Too
You know
long.
what's depressing to me is when you go on and you see like when you see a game that looks promising and has a lot of cool shit behind it, and then it comes out and then nobody plays it.
Is it on this list that we're looking at?
No, I'm on Reddit right now, and someone posted a link, an image of Fighting EX Layer and their total number of players right now. The all-time peak for this game is 125 concurrent players.
Well,
What's
That's
the game
sad.
called?
Fighting EX Layer.
What the fuck is that?
The guys who made Street Fighter Alpha, they made their own. No, Street Fighter EX, they made their own game,
really?
and nobody played it.
Well, I'm Bermuda cut. No.
Anyways, so yeah, that was the 2019 Game of the Year award nominations.
I can't wait to be disappointed with all.
I can't wait. So I don't give a shit about the awards. I just go there because they have a lot of world premieres.
They'll have
That's pretty
announcements.
much
Yeah, it's like another E3 a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm
fun.
excited. We're gonna see DLC Character 5. So whatever.
Yeah. Most
Here's
likely.
hoping for Dante.
Nah, you get Minecraft Steve.
I'll take it, dude.
Crash
Yeah, I'll take that.
Bandicoot.
I'll do it.
Oh.
I'll be a Steve main.
Dude, freaking the Nitro Fueled will win the racing game of the year, and then Crash Bandicoot reveal. There you go. It lines up perfectly, baby.
Okay, I'll take that too. Honestly, like they've already said that they're going to make more characters after this. So it's like, okay, announce fucking whoever. I don't care anymore.
Exactly.
Like, I'm just cool. I'm just happy to have new characters. And like, I was fucking stoked for Terry. And then what came out at the same time that Terry did? Oh yeah, Austin getting me into Destiny. So I just never had a chance to play as Terry.
Terry came out after Destiny, but okay.
Well,
Like, okay, whatever.
I
It was
got
around
you.
the same time.
Destiny launched free to play in October. Terry came out in November. That's an entire month later. And you stopped playing like 2 weeks after I got you into it, so you had an entire week. I don't know.
It
why
wasn't
you're
2
throwing-
weeks.
kinda-
It wasn't 2 weeks.
When
It was like a
the last
month
time
and
you
a
played it? When was the last time you played it?
Let me see. November 18th.
Oh, you guys ever stretch and it feels like your soul's trying to leave your body?
Do you ever stretch and
Yeah.
feel like your muscles
Yeah.
are falling apart?
You ever
Yeah.
stretch and
Maybe
your
you
life
should, like,
is
go
falling
jog.
apart?
I mean, it
Oh,
never
yeah,
feels
that's me all the
bad.
time.
If stretching feels bad for you, then I don't know what that means actually.
Stretching
I like
only feels bad for me when I first wake up in the morning and I get those fucking shitty, what is it, Charlie horses.
Your morning knot.
Yeah.
Don't
It rarely
say
ever
that.
it rarely ever happens, but when it does, it hurts.
Oh, that kind of thing.
I love waking
You don't know what
up.
a Charlie horse is?
I never heard of it before, honestly.
It's
Oh.
it's a stupid teenager way of saying give a muscle cramp because you have to have a stupid
Okay.
teenager way of saying everything.
Okay, that's what that is.
I don't think that's a teenager thing.
Yes.
My parents say that.
That doesn't
They're
mean that
teenagers.
it's not. I've had parents say, "Damn, that sounds pretty lit."
No. All right, so
Well,
Charlie horse is like an
okay.
old ass term, like from when
Yeah.
our parents were kids, and I think they just
Exactly.
carried it.
I've-
And that's it.
Only recently started hearing Charlie horse.
Well,
'Cause
then
we're-
you're weird.
I've been hearing it for years.
How the fuck am I weird for only just hearing a stupid way of saying muscle cramp?
When
Because clearly you lived in another dimension until recently.
What
You
the
fucking
fuck?
psycho.
Charlie
I mean,
horse
that's the only
start.
explanation, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Meaning and origin
Anyway.
of Charlie horse.
Don't you try and Mandela effect the fucking Charlie horse.
The Mandela.
Exactly. Oh my god, Austin, have you never heard of what a Mandela effect is?
No, I said that. I just laughed because I just thought it was funny.
Okay. I thought we were about to
said
get
it.
into a conversation of what is a Mandela effect. It's like, holy shit,
No.
Austin just Mandela effect the Mandela effect. Oh!
Okay, whatever.
Austin just fucking crazy talked this thing out of existence.
Oh god, I had to get the one little card thing that I brought up earlier out of my wallet, and I'm looking at my driver's license, and I look like a fucking hick.
Oh god. Yeah.
It's funny because I'm from an area where I would be designated as a hick.
Jagged, post a picture. I want to see. I'll post
no.
a picture of mine. I'll post a picture of mine.
Nah.
Okay.
You'll figure it out. Let's say New Year's. You'll get to see my face New Year's. Big reveal. No,
Woo!
I'm joking.
Aw. You got me excited. All right. Any closing remarks before we wrap up? We've been going for 2 hours now. All right.
Yeah, did you know
Any
that
closing?
I want to die?
Yeah, I do too. Don't worry about it. We're
Christmas.
good.
happening, baby.
I can't wait to
Oh,
go home. And
also-
then,
Yeah.
oh,
Yep.
Yes.
I just want to go home.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Hey,
miss my dogs, man.
just something cool for you to try out.
Hey, Jagged and Alan, what do you guys want for Christmas?
You already got me a Christmas present. Fat
A
chance.
VR, a VR
Fucko.
headset.
Got 'em.
Okay, like
No,
something
it's too
that's on
expensive.
Steam, preferably.
Oh, something on Steam.
Like, send me a link to your Steam wish list.
Oh, so this guy. I see where this is going. Huh? I see what.
Yeah.
I see what you're down. I see what you're scheming here.
Yeah.
Derek tried buying
I
me,
haven't.
and I had to shut him down because he already bought me a fucking LC. That son of a bitch.
I already bought all my family Christmas gifts. I need to get gifts for everyone else that I care about on this Discord.
I'm bad at Christmas gifts, so when I get home, I'm just gonna ask
I need
my
to-
family
I feel like
what they want, and I'll buy it.
I think I need to update this list of things I had. This stuff. Some of this stuff is like so old that I'm probably like not interested anymore.
There's a few of those on my wish list right now.
Holy
like
crap!
fucking Valhalla. It looks neat, but eh.
Oh yeah, I want to get that yet. Then because Nirvana is coming out too.
Oh yeah, the sequel to Valhalla. Anyway. All right. Is this the end of the podcast?
Is it?
Oh, something for y'all. I wanted like you guys to check out. You know that AI dungeon creator thingy, where it's
no,
like a text
actually.
adventure. It's a text adventure where it has like a fairly smart algorithm of like making up a story. So like you know how text
I saw a
adventures
thumbnail for Oni Plays.
Yeah.
text. It's that kind of thing. It's like text adventure. You know how like there's a limited choice of things you can do, and like an area gives you to. Except
Yeah.
this one, you could pretty much put down any action, and it'll try to like fit that in. And it's actually pretty smart. It gets kind of like rough, but it's a really fun thing to play with. You can just
All right.
be anything.
I'll check that out at some point.
Have some really weird situations.
Yeah, I read one where some dude fell off a cliff and then he became God.
It's funny what it comes up with. Give that a shot. That's fun.
All right. Cool.
That's it.
All right. Jagged, any closing remarks?
Nah.
Austin, any closing remarks? I just find it funny that everybody who tries to join the podcast and yell at me for having a podcast only does podcasts when they talk about PUBG, Call of Duty, or Fortnite. That's the third person that's only done those exact things.
There's just some random dude.
Yeah, no, like earlier when I was saying somebody was calling me on Discord, they do the exact same thing where they're just douchebag podcast owners where they go every fucking week to everybody who's streaming on the podcasting and talk shows tag and they just join their podcast and say, "Hey, put me in, coach. I want to come and yell at you, tell you how you're doing a bad job at podcasting." That's the third time that's happened. And they join the Discord too and they try to change their name so they can get away with some shit. And I'm like, nope, we take care of that shit here. That's why I was being really quiet and kind of like not involved in the chat.
Oh yeah, just ignore that fellow or whoever the heck they are.
It's so fucking irritating. Anyways, my
Like the Doge meme in the fucking not safe for stream chat again.
Chemical warfare. All right. Well, my closing statement is gonna be, hey guys, check out YouTuber Fleshmonk. He's a cool guy, makes cool videos. Boys support boys. I'm out.
My closing remark is I'm going to go and stream Catherine and finish that game, and hopefully I'm not bad at it. Have you seen Catherine, Cameron?
Oh yeah, speaking of
well, yeah, I've seen it.
Have you played it?
Nope.
Oh, well, I'm playing it right now. Like not right now as we speak. I'm playing it like I started playing it yesterday.
Yeah, no, yeah, I saw.
It's a pretty fun game, except I'm bad at puzzles because it's not a traditional puzzle game, and it's really hard for me to wrap my head around it.
Wait, I can apply for graduation right now?
Probably.
Oh.
You're probably applying for a associate's degree, not a bachelor's.
Oh shit! Hold up. Hold on.
Did you actually apply for it?
No, I booted up my voicemail when I didn't mean to.
Oh, all right. Well, either way, I think we're about done here. I'm gonna go ahead. And,
we are done. We're done with the podcast.
I'm gonna go ahead and then do some grocery shopping, get some food and shit, and then I'm gonna come back.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go Catherine. So yeah, thanks for watching this week's episode of The Sound of Scuffed. Also, sorry the fact that I forgot that last week's episode was set to private and only just realized before we went live. So
last thing I want to tell Austin, I got up to the fucking spear. I got to the boss fight before Philly and Nora in the Ring City.
Oh.
When do you want to like knock out the Ring City?
If you want to do it tomorrow, definitely not today, because I want to just chill and play Catherine. Dark Souls is giving me a fucking headache.
Maybe tomorrow. We'll see.
So, maybe tomorrow. Did you get to the boss or did you kill the boss? I misheard you.
No, I just got to the boss. I got a few upgrades for Hope.
Cool. All right. Well then, anything else you guys want to wrap up with, or are we done?
Nope.
Jag.
That's about it.
Nah.
Chiller.
I'm good, boy.
All right. I think we're done here. Thanks, guys. See you guys next week.